Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome. I'm sorry if you can hear the lawnmower. Should be done soon. I just thought I've been making y'all wait for like 8 minutes straight, so I was like, okay, might as well come on. You can probably hear that pretty well. These memes are way too good. Well, if you enjoy the memes, maybe make one. Come on into the Discord, slap it in, and I'll add it to the whole playlist, and everybody can see it. Feel free to put a little mematic fucking thing down. Made by meme.gifmaker. It's not too bad. Oh, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be all that crazy. It'll be done in a bit. Either way. How's everyone been doing? What you been up to? How's life? I know, it's getting colder here down in Invercargill in New Zealand because it's what is it now? It's autumn, starting to become autumn, or it is autumn, and it's just the beginning of autumn. It's still pretty warm, but I'm not looking forward to the winter because I keep my window open at night for the cat. I might have to start doing, might have to start keeping her in, and just having the cat litter again. She doesn't like using it though. She likes going outside, but thankfully she does go in it. Hello, Radical Life is just busy because I'm working full time. Yep, I feel that. I got up at 4 this morning, I think. I had a shower and I got to work. Although I do other things. The great thing about working for yourself is that you can just take little breaks whenever you want. So I walked the dog and I went to the supermarket, and I can just do that when I feel like it, thankfully, because I don't have a lot of motivation otherwise to do that. You just kind of, you think, oh, I should do that, and then you never do. So whenever I get the slightest motivation to do something, I just do it immediately, or else I'll never do it. Yeah, I've been working on the Scarlet and Violet video today. I'm up to the 4th gym, the water one. Just got the quest to deliver the wallet. Also finally did the dark type team Starbase. My Pokemon are all like level 39 in that one, because I don't know which like direction I had to do things first. So I did like the Skytine, then I did Katie, and I kind of forgot about the dark type thing because it's not really, it's really far in the way. You don't feel like you're meant to go there yet because it's so close to the water gym too. The water gym is like supposed to be way later on. We're like at level 40, like level 35 at least. So I went and did the stuff on the other side of the map and kept going up until I beat Iono, including the red, the fire type team star thing, which is supposed to be done after Iono, not before Iono, even though Iono's up higher than the fire star base. And then finally, I go and do the freaking, after the Earthworm Titan as well, Earthworm. After that too, then I finally do the dark type thing, and it's just, it really did prove like this game needed level scaling. Or you make the region of Paldea like one big circle, and you go like anti-clockwise around it or something. That would have been a much better idea. Because if they're not going to do level scaling, the least you can do is have it like a coherent level scaling system. Anyway, Super Fart Blast. Oh no, Org13, help me. That's mine. That's my meme. There was like no stream memes for a really long time, and so I was like, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make a meme. That was with the Kingdom Hearts streams. Those were fun. We should. I want to do more Kingdom Hearts randomizers. Ad before rad. I have to watch an ad. I'm sorry. Like I can't control those ads. I control the other ads. I have not opted into just playing ads. Because Twitch wants the most money to come from ads because that's where they earn the most money. I say fuck that shit. I stream for fun. If you guys want to subscribe, sure, it doesn't give Twitch much money, and they don't put much incentive for it, but you know, at least gives me half the revenue, I think. I don't know. I think the best way to support me, because I'm not doing ads, is just through the donations, because they I get 99% of that or something, or I get all of it, or something or other. Anyway, I was so certain that Scarlet and Violet was going to have that as a thing by default. Yeah, me too. So I was so surprised when it didn't. It's just ridiculous. It's not hard as well. It's really not hard to do level scaling with like bosses and trainers and things. It's just not hard. Anyway, here we are. I can't remember what we did. Does anybody remember from last time what we did, or am I gonna have to go to YouTube and figure it out? I should have really looked at this. I've just been listening to keyboard typing sounds while I oh, my headphones are getting low on battery. God damn it. Well, I'm gonna leave it as long as I can. I've been listening to keyboard typing sound effects, but it's like it helps me work because like it's not like talking or an actual YouTube video. It's kind of like listening to music, but I can't really listen to music because I have to listen to the game audio. So I just have like keyboard typing sounds and like other ASMR stuff. So I'm just listening to like... Oh, you can't even hear that. Can you hear that? Can you even hear desktop audio? Oh, you probably can. You probably did hear that. Anyway, that's what I've been listening to. Yeah. You did hear that. All right. Anyway, let me check real radical soda.
I don't know.
Whoops, that is... I was typing it into a... I clicked on the top. I don't know why I didn't do it. It said it... When I pressed the space bar, it fucking started playing the video. I was watching Germa as well. I was watching Germa while I ate my lunch. Alright, let's take a look. Videos. The Clawfie Patty secret formula. What was last done on that? Was it Levincia?
I am in need of fish, Radical Rob.
What? Oh, I should adopt a little pet. I should make that, also text-to-speech. That'll make things easy. Salamence, since it's Pokemon Go Classic Com Day Bagon today. I don't understand a word of that, but I'll get Salamence for you. Anyway, so I beat the Sky Titan, I think. After I beat that gym? Levincia. You know, what am I doing? I just need to type up, like, Pokemon Scarlet progression. And then I can just literally look at it on image and see which one I haven't done. Oh, here we go. Dark Crew. It's level 20. Up on Sky Titan, no level. We must be up to the Dark Crew. If we're at level 19. Must be. Unless we're at the open Sky Titan. But I think we did that. I'm pretty sure I did it. Pretty sure I beat it. Oh, here comes the lawnmower again. Let me go grab that Salamence real quick. Pokemon 3D models. Sprite Index. PokemonProject.org. I'm saying that Bacon is having a Pokemon Go event today and I'm doing Salamence because of it? Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I don't understand a word what the other one was. I gotta wait for all these models to load. Give me just a sec. Come on. What are you loading? It's loading Walrein.
Hey Rob,
There
good
it
to
is.
see y'all. What is your favorite Pokemon types?
Oh, I like Grass and Fairy. Those are my favorites. Save image. Salamence.gif. Putting in Salamence.gif. There he is. He's a little fly guy. What is Shroomish doing there? I'm gonna put Salamence up here. He can be flying up there. Get rid of this bastard. Get out of here, Shroomish. You don't deserve to be here. Salamence is kind of big, but now he's kind of small. Bring him back? No. Not happening. Anyway, so I've left the game running. Hopefully that doesn't, like, it's been on sleep mode for a long time, but that shouldn't mean anything goes wrong with it, right? Like, the memory leak issues are really bad, but that's only when you enter and exit a town, right? Like, it's not, it doesn't just happen randomly, like regularly throughout the game, right? Hang on, I just needed to open up stream labels. I need to have that. Alright, so I can only assume I was hitting... Is that where I need to go? That doesn't seem right. Where's that? Where have I set my... It's not there. Why is my thing pointing there? Alright. I'm pretty sure I'm going here. I don't want to check details. I want to set his destination. They need a button for that. Okay, I'm pretty sure I can't get there from that direction, so I'm going to go here. Alright. We're all set. We're on our way. Good lord. Now that I'm playing with the Elgato delay compared to because I can't be bothered setting it up on like my main monitor because it makes all my desktop icons go crazy. So I just have it I'm just using the Elgato capturing thing, and there's like it's not a huge delay, but it's enough where you notice it. Like I wouldn't be able to play like an actual game that required anybody else just see the whole land just disappear for half a second. I can't believe this game has the most intense culling imaginable, and then it also runs like ass. Oh wait, yeah, we looked at it on the on Neil's stream. Somebody, I can't remember who it was, I'm so sorry, sent a link in the chat about how Pokemon does like its ocean. The whole ocean is always rendered. The whole ocean, all of it. Even the ocean you can't see on the other side of the map. It's always rendered in. Also, the ocean happens to be bigger than the entire Earth. Like, real-life Earth. And then the skybox happens to be bigger than the sun in comparison to the Earth. It's ridiculous. I have, like, you'd be surprised how many things I've noticed are just completely whack. Alright, see, I actually edited this section of the game today, so I do know what this first trainer has, and I know, and I can remember what, what's-his-face has. So what do we have? We still have Thought, but Thought's way over-leveled, so we're not putting in Thought. Is that the only Pokemon we have? Oh, we killed 3. Okay. Alright. I can't remember where we caught Pokemon, I'm gonna be honest. Shit. I think it'll be generally rememberable where we caught Pokemon, though. And I could just check anyway. Like, once we get to a new area and I'm not sure, I can just be like, oh, I'll just check the Pokemon that I have. It hasn't been that long. But yeah, I know the first person's got a Murkrow. They should stick to 2D. I think I already talked about this. I think the original Game Freak... yeah, I talked about this on Neil's stream. The original developers of, like, Pokemon Black and White, you know, Diamond and Pearl, they all had to start working on 3D games like X and Y. I think... And then they had to, you know, they were forced to work on... Did I say X and Y? I mean Diamond and Pearl. Yeah, they were forced to work on X and Y and learn 3D. I think those people should just go back to making 2D games, sprite-based or hand-drawn artwork. And then... They bring in, you know, people who are very, very talented with 3D games, get them to do those. I'm just going to do this because I feel like it. And, you know, I can challenge this alone. It's ice. Wiggler doesn't do any damage anyway. Get them to work on the 3D games, give them a longer time, and have like a nice hand-drawn artistic style for the 2D games, and get the old people to make those. And then you can transfer Pokemon from the 2D game to the 3D game, the 3D game to the 2D game, and they each have the artwork change. Oh, I forgot how ugly my character was. I just think that'd be a fantastic idea. And then they could create a system. They have 2 teams, and each couple of years a new one comes out. Sometimes it's a 2D game, sometimes it's a 3D game. I think it'd be fantastic. I don't see why they have to keep it in 3D when amazing artists like could create some really amazing like stuff. They don't even have to move like in Pokemon, you know, Black and White. They could literally just be drawn renditions and lovely style. Like Legends Arceus had a cool quote-unquote style that they went for their 3D stuff. But imagine like an actual 2D artwork style. That'd be fantastic. I'm glad you guys agree. And then hire real people for the 3D games. They know what they're doing. Because the incompetence goes far beyond what we know. Like, the Skybox thing was a shock to me. Every time I, like, start writing for this review, I find more and more things that I completely forgot that they have either just removed or they can't program correctly. Just things like that. Alright. Where does the cutscene place me if I go... It just stops me. All forward momentum. Gone. Could make certain Pokemon spin-off exclusive, give them certain exclusive movesets. No, that's not even... That's not... I want them to be fully compatible with each other. You can work them on the same system, the same movesets, the same stats. Yahoo! And I think that... Thank you, Doomslayer. And I think that would be perfect. Because you could just have communication between the two teams. They don't have to worry about, like... Oh, this move's not in this game, and this move's not in this game. How are we going to transfer the Pokemon over? Just have it all on the same system. Anyway. Also, I've been writing in my review that I'm jealous of Team Star because all of their outfits are so unique, even though they're all, like, students. And meanwhile, we have this disgusting outfit and all the character... Like, at first I thought, oh, this has got way more character customization. But in the end, all the players look exactly the same because there's no variances in height, there's no variances in, like, facial structure, there's no different, like... placements of where things go. The eyes on one player's head is always going to go in the same place as the eyes on another player's head. Same as the mouth, same as the ears, same as the forehead. They're all going to look pretty much exactly the same. I want different body shapes. I want different head shapes. I want different placements of eyes and things. Allow me to move my eyes up and down and left and right. Like, if you look at Giacomo, or, you know, the other ones, they all have, like, unique faces. I want to see more of that. Any motherfuckers seeing the eclipse tomorrow? I keep seeing posts about that. I don't even know if I'll be able to see it, because I'm... Yeah, what time is it? Because if I'm in New Zealand, and it's going on in America... Well, Scarlet got so shafted for clothes. Not even that. Like, actually, I prefer the Scarlet clothes to the Violet clothes. Just because, like, it looks more gaudy, and that's funnier to me. But... Man, like, even if we could have just color shaded our uniform, it would have made things so much better. But, like, that, obviously, that's not enough. I would want more than that. But, you know. I was happy with just the outfits and hairstyles of X and Y. I mean, yeah. But that's the thing, isn't it? They take away a feature, and then when they give it back the next gen, everyone's like, oh, yay! Even if it's lesser than before. They should keep adding. I want to see more hairstyles with every game. More clothing with every game. I want to see more facial features with every game. I just want more and more and more and more. And that's, to me personally, I don't think that's being, you know, inconceivable. I think personally that is a very achievable thing for Pokemon. All right, Michael the Thirth. It's a Murkrow. Oh, I've got Thunderfang. All right, cool. Forgot about that. Age options would be nice, especially in this game where, like, being a kid doesn't really matter. I mean, obviously up until a point. Like, but at least allow us to be like a teen. Because, like, it's a school, right? And anybody of any age is allowed at the school. The only problem is then they'd have to make, you know, clothes fit different sizes. Like, you can't be even, like, slightly overweight in this game. Everybody's thin. The real world doesn't work like that, man. Actually, there's a bunch of, like, different, like, people already in the school uniform. Of different shapes and sizes. Like, even look at the Team Star members with their, like, rolled up sleeves, loose tie. Why isn't that an option? I mean, I get it, they're delinquents, but, like, some people would just wear their uniform like that. This is not realistic for my Domino's Pizza only diet. Yo, if you only eat Domino's Pizza, like, in the UK or in America, I'm assuming, you're gonna like die of starvation because you'll buy like 3 pizzas and be broke. Especially if they keep reusing assets, there's no good excuse to not give more customization options with each game. Like, I understand, like, for the most part, like, there's gonna be different, like, skeletal structures slightly between games. But you can still port over the clothes and update the textures. Like, and the set of clothes could all be, like, I don't know, that you can just, like, move the... You can just move them around. Like, you just need a bit of extra man work, man. Like, an extra day to, like, make the clothes work on certain other models. I don't know. We could talk all day about how Pokemon is squandering the IP, but, like... Cheapest thing right now is mac and cheese. Honestly, I've never had box mac and cheese. I don't even think we have it here. When I want to make mac and cheese, I make a white sauce and I put cheese in. I use flour and butter and milk, a bit of salt and pepper, and then you put your cheese in and you make it nice and creamy. And it doesn't taste artificial. It tastes very nice. And you put in some bacon bits, fry up some bacon, put that in. Oh baby, that's the stuff. 15 cents a box is awful, and I love it. I can understand that. All right, I need to level up just a little. Wow, these guys are actually almost level 20. Perfect. Now, I hate to say it, but I think I've kind of already destroyed this place. HP up, sure, put it on Arcanine. Speed, yeah, put it on Arcanine. No! Wrong guy! Oh, God damn it. Special defense, put it on the dragon type. Might as well use the swift feather too. Hard stone. Does anyone know rock? I don't think anyone knows a rock type move. Let me just see if I've got any like... Oh, draining kiss. That could work. Nope. Fighting type, bug type. This is bulk up. Sableye can learn bulk up? Light screen, wrist. We don't need light screen. This guy only uses like physical moves. Grassy terrain? I don't think so. Trailblaze. Not a terrible move. Pounce. Just in case Shroomish has to go in, I'm gonna give him Pounce. Poison Powder, Headbutt, Mega Drain. Give you Pounce instead of Headbutt. Pounce is just there just in case he has to be sent in. I don't think he will, but just in case. You never know. Mario can go at the top. Does anybody have any, like, actual moves good against... Oh, Play Rough. What am I doing? Of course. Perfect. And it doesn't really matter what else I have in here. Just something... Just anything really works. Just not Sableye. Alright, perfect. I'll just quickly check again for any held items. I haven't played in a while. Any y'all ever eat an ungrilled grilled cheese sandwich? The hell are you talking about? Cold cheese. So it's just a regular cheese sandwich. How is it a grilled cheese if it's not grilled? It is in fact an ungrilled cheese. Yeah, I guess. Okay, yeah, I've only got a hard stone. That's ridiculous. I gotta go to the thing after this and check if there's any more held items I can use. Hello, Arcanine. I'm just reading about this ungrilled grilled cheese. Cooked grilled cheese that is then chilled to solidify the cheese but keep the grilled taste. So just a cold grilled cheese sandwich. Got it. I can't get over how the textures are so bad. Yeah, I honestly, look at this mountain. In my video, I'm literally just Wait, these guys are dark already? That's crazy. I thought that bug was not dark already. I thought it was just pure bug. In my video, I literally say, Oinklon is faster than I thought. I don't say that. I go, like, up to a really horrible-looking area. It's literally right outside the Team Dark base, actually. The place that I look at. And I go, man, it's too bad the Switch can't render anything, you know, more graphically powerful than this. And then I just, for a split second, just show Xenoblade. Like, oh, sorry, guys. And then I show Breath of the Wild or, you know, Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, whoops. No, some wires must be crossed there. That's not right. It's just ridiculous.
In the stripped club, straight up, yorking it. And by it, haha. Well, let's just say, my peanuts.
What? That's not even funny. What does that have to do with this? Oh, game just froze. This is on real hardware, by the way. I want everybody to remember. What capture card are you using? One that I don't really recommend because the software is garbage. I'm using an Elgato internal capture card. I love the Sykes emote. It's guacamole. Burn it. Yo, actually, I was gonna mention... I didn't actually mention it in my script. Hang on, I gotta open up my script. Also, I'd like everybody to know how long that loading screen was. It'll be even longer when we eventually get to, the poison type one. It's literally like a 52-second long loading screen. I was gonna talk about, how Giacomo is the guy who made the Team Star theme. But despite looking... I look on Bulbapedia, the Pokemon site. I couldn't find any mention of it. I don't even think he says it in game because I looked at the flashback. I looked at, like, maybe they say it later on. Can somebody let me know when he says this, or if it's mentioned at all, or if people have just said that is what has, and then it's just kind of been, you know, thrown around. Does anybody have a real source on whether or not he made the song and that it's actually playing during your fight? Because I cannot find a single, like, mention of that anywhere. So if anybody can find anything like that, please let me know and link it, because I can't find it. You know, I'm Mr. Guava. You know, guava and guacamole, they could go well together. Rob, do you think we should normalize scratching your ass in public? Depends how deep you go. Like, if you're just scratching the outside of your ass, I don't think anybody will really look twice to be like, oh, he's scratching his ass. But then if you, like, are going straight into the asshole because you got an itchy asshole, that's, you know, you don't come back from that. Somebody looks at you like digging for gold, and it's like, you know, those nuggets are, you know. He's got headphones, so clearly he's a DJ. I mean, he is a DJ. He literally says he's a DJ, and he does one-man concerts. It says so in his bio or whatever. Like, that's... So, but I don't think it's ever stated. I guess I'll have to put that in the script, that it's never actually stated anywhere, unless I'm wrong. I couldn't find it anyway. I couldn't find any mention of it. How deep is too deep? Look, if you can't see your finger still, like if you can't see the scratching finger, you've gone too deep. If it's between the cheeks... Okay, my attack did fall, but you know, I could. I don't know. I don't trust it. I'm just gonna play rough immediately. This thing's fast. Oh no! Got the 10% sleep. No. This is ridiculous. That was my whole like shot. Oh my god. Yeah, the truck's not steel type. Hey, I woke up. Oh, good lord. Alright, well, I can take one more Wicked Talk, but I don't want to risk a crit, so I'm gonna play around that. Alright, a Wicked Talk. Breaking Swipe. I don't even know what the hell that does. Lowers their attack stats. Oh, shit. That's not bad. I could fake out Disable. Yeah, let's try that. And then you can only use Swift, and I can just keep Shadow Sneaking. Because this thing's only got Wicked Talk and Shadow Sneak. I mean, Wicked Talk and, fuck! It's only got Wicked Talk and, Swift. That's what it's got. Is the truck alive like Magnemite and Kling Clang? Yeah. It is alive. It's a River Vroom. It's a modified River Vroom. Did it just use Screech on me? Can it not be flinched? I swear it just... Oh, middle sound? I'm fine. But that means I can't use fucking... God damn it. Means I can't use Disable this turn. Well, that sucks. Alright, well, forget that. Why did it get flinched? I guess it's just immune. I'll just Shadow Sneak it once. And then swap out. I don't care if this guy dies. He's honestly... And no Snarl? I could have sworn this thing only knew 2 moves. I might be thinking of Mailers? Swift and... I guess it always does know middle sound. Or Screech. Well, Magi Chan is dead. Didn't particularly mean for that to happen. Oh wait, remember Mario won't die to a 33 out of 71. He won't die to a crit. If the first one did half of that, because he got hit twice. 1, 2. Yeah, that won't kill him. I could go for one more play rough. Then have to swap in again. Might be better to just set up. Maybe with a Leech Seed. Or a Tail Whip. Or a Breaking Swipe. Harshly Foul. And a Snarl really will do a lot of damage. I don't think it's not going to be a big issue. We've got, you know, Sableye dead, but who cares? It'll probably use... Seeing as it lowered my thing, it'll probably use Snarl, right? So we just send in somebody who can easily deal with that. Like Miss Piggy. Actually, let me check Miss Piggy's special defense. I don't want to accidentally... Okay, 41 though. That's pretty good. Pretty good HP too. Nice bulk. For this early in, at least. Yeah, I didn't think he had Snow. That was silly of me. But, let's see, do I Tail Whip? Yeah, I'm gonna just Tail Whip. Now, a crit Wicked Talk might kill. Just because of the, oh, okay. Just because of the attack down that I gave it. Why is the pig so cunty? What are you talking about? Alright, yeah, I'm gonna swap, back to the Michael the Thirth. Yeah, just go for another Breaking Swipe. They're right? You mean like she's serving? Or what do you mean? Because I would agree that she is serving. Why does Miss Piggy just tween to Tail Whip? I swear the amount of bad press they've got from Tail Whip. The Pokemon Company is going to remove Tail Whip in the next game. Just so they don't have to bother with the animation. Like, actually making an animation for each Pokemon. The stream's gonna get demonetized because of the chat. Looks like the Club Penguin dance. It does. All right, I'm not gonna stay in for this. I could pounce. I think Shroomish has got this. Oh, lovely seeing the mountains in the back pop into existence. Oh, no problem. Look at that snarl. I mean, again, I'll probably die to a crit, but, you know. Yeah, that would have been a definite death to a crit. That's right, pounce. It probably will not kill. Oh, not even close! Well, at least its speed fell. Well, honestly, maybe Leech Seed. Just don't kill. Alright. Throwing it back to debuff enemies. I can't This thing is, like, fucked up. This thing's got, like, boss privileges. I'm literally just gonna get it low enough so when I send out Mario... Why didn't I send out Mario now if that's gonna be the case? Whatever, Steve Jobs. Everybody gets to participate. Sorry, Jeeves Stobbs. I wonder if this will even do anything. Well, my special attack file, just Flame Charge, I guess. No, I'm not sacrificing Jeeves Stobbs. Alright, so Snarl is coming back. You know, Miss Piggy might be able to just do it. With a nice covet. Just normal terrestrialized covet. Assuming we live a hit? 2 hits? Oh yeah, we live 2 hits easy. Assuming it doesn't crit. Covet time. This is where we die immediately. I'm still just confused that it's a truck. How's this a fair fight? It can just run over the Pokemon. I mean, they're Team Star. They do what they want. Close one. I'm just glad he didn't get a single crit. Alright, whack his... Why is this pig serving? Absolutely serving. Could you imagine if you were a Team Star member and a pig started walking like that towards you? You would never chance in hell. It really is Miss Piggy. Yeah, Kermit? How do you like my twerking, huh? Miss Piggy, whoa. Big Boss wanted me to take on some stuff. Set of plans. We're gonna get the video. Listen, I didn't say anything specifically. When I said twerky, that's the worst word I said. Look, I can insinuate. I'm just not allowed to say the C word.
Miss Piggy, I'm a coom.
Okay. Very good. Anyway, we did it. I mean, we did lose Sableye, but he had stole, so who gives a shit? I don't know what's up next. Of course, I could just open up Google Chrome and find out. It is Laventia Gym. We got Iono coming up, and I do know Iono's Pokemon as well because I recently did the video part on it. She's got a Shinx, even though it should have been Luxio. Wait, is it Shinx or Luxio? Or is that Nimona? No, it's definitely Iono. Iono has Luxio, Wattrel, even though it could have been Killer Wattrel. Belly Bolt, and then Mismagius? And I think, it's Nimona. Before the gym you fight her, and she is like a Pokemon that is not leveled up, even though it should be. And not evolved. It's like, I think it's Pawmi. Yeah, Nimona has a Pawmi, and it hasn't evolved even though it's reached the level. She must have just been running around doing quick battles, because that's where my Pawmi didn't evolve. I think it's that small little green gremlin. I think I forgot as well. The small little green gremlin? What do you mean by that? You mean like... Damn it, I didn't... I don't have them on file, shit. Shit. There's meant to be 17... It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I had an email of like a dancing green guy I always use on Neil's stream. There it is. There he is! It's like a... What is it called? A cryptid. It's this channel's cryptid. When driving on the highway late at night, you may see this man on the side of the road. Green man dancing. You don't know what he's doing. But every time you pull out your phone to take a recording, he's gone. He fades into the bushes. The Green Man. They call him the Dancing Green Man. He gets jiggy with the Jiggy Green Man. Oh my god, the frame rate. I'm ugh. Just ugh. Did you know? This man, where is he? Where the hell's the trainer? He should be right here. Where'd he go? Oh, maybe he's over there. Maybe we'll see the magic flying bombardier who just rams his head face first into a fucking cliff. No! You son of a bitch. Did I just hear like a shiny sound or something? What was that noise? Oh, I think it was a notification. Wait, why did the game throw me all the way back over there? Is that the exit? Or is this just like a different... I don't know. I guess it's just a different... Okay, this is the guy... He just has a Magikarp. In my video, like, there's a... Well, you won't see it because I didn't put it in the video. I couldn't think of anything funny to say. There was like a bombardier just ramming his head into the cliff over here. And I'm like, is that really, like, needed to be in the video? Like, we've already seen way worse glitches than that. I did include the bit here where, like... I start... Oh my... It's so slow. I feel like it's even slower than it was in my video. Like, I started sprinting, and then I talked to Nurse Joy over here, and the screen stayed blurry. I kept that in the video. I said, do I need glasses? It always looks like it freezes. 3DS Online is shutting down soon? Yeah, I don't care. I don't use my 3DS enough. In fact, I don't think I've used it for years. It was a big help when I was in university. I'd play like Smash Bros. At school. Pretty much it. Occasionally I'd play it on the bus, but not often. I was afraid of it getting stolen or something. Either way, where are we going? I can't really catch a Pokemon in the desert just yet because it's too high of a level. For some reason, this place, right here, right next to the Dark-type Starbase, is meant to be taken on way later. I don't get it. Like, what a terrible fucking way to do things. This game sucks at, like, having progression. Mascarafa. Okay, I don't think I got the name once in my I was like, I'm gonna just name this based on, like, you know, what I think it's named, not what it is named. I don't think I got it right once. The Switch came out in my freshman year, so that's all I'd play. Freshman, is that like level... level... Oh my god, life is video games, guys. Video games, but real life? Did I catch a Pokemon here? Oh wait, Sableye needs to go in the box. Now, Levichagem is level 25, so we could probably bring in... Pawmot without too much issue. I mean, level 26, one level above is not going to kill anybody. So sorry, I don't know what a sophomore is. Did I catch a Pokemon here is the question. Was it Michael Thirth? Where do I find out where I caught it? East Province Area 1. Where am I? Am I East Province Area 1? I absolutely am, but we can catch one in East Province Area 2, because I'm pretty sure we didn't catch one there. Alright. But we got to get to level 25. So what I'm going to do is probably get them to like level 23 or something, do the gym challenge, because there's a couple of trainers in it. There's 2 trainers in it. And then level it up to like fully level 25. Now, I can swim, so there's no trouble of me... Can I swim? Yeah, I don't have the high jump yet. I keep thinking I see Alcremie. I'm so used to the freaking, like, randomizer. I don't even think Alcremie's in the base game. I think it's in the DLC. I'm glad at least they put it in, but, like, Jesus. They should just have all Pokemon, like, in the national decks. You should be able to just get them all over. I don't... Like, after this game, there's no reason not to, because basically every Pokemon's been... You know, it's got new textures, new animations. Some still need new models. And I hope they keep updating the older models. Or the worse models. You know, some Pokemon look really strange. Freshman is first, sophomore is second, junior is third, senior is fourth. Is that high school because you've got intermediate school? Okay, I was talking about university, I guess.
So what areas do you have left for the Nuzlocke?
The Nuzlocke, basically the top half of the map. And a couple of swimming areas too. But those will all be like water Pokemon, so... either way, spin the wheel. So the way we've been doing this so far is that I spin the wheel to get a type. And then, East Province Area 2. And then I go on... Cerebi? No, Bulbapedia. Then I go on Bulbapedia, and I choose a Pokemon of that type. I think the dog is barking. What is... Alright. So I think these are all the Pokemon available here. Either way, I'll have a look when we do it. Alright, I'm spinning the wheel. And you're just going to have to trust me on this because I'm not bothering to show it. I got Dragon. Alright, well, I will check if there's any Dragon Pokemon available here. And if there's not, I'll have to spin again. Well, Cyclizar is here, but, you know, we've already got a Cyclizar. No duplicates. Cyclizar. I'm not seeing any others. Maybe there's more. I don't know. They might be rare. Excuse me, you son of a bitch. Okay, apparently Dreepy is available here. Riverside. So there's Dreepy. And I think that's it. Yeah, it's just Dreepy. So I'm going to have to go Riverside and try and find a Dreepy. Hello, Tauros. You son... Level 22! Holy moly! Alright, this will be some good experience. Mario! Dreepy is violet only? Well, isn't that fantastic? Are you kidding me? Oh, you're right. That is fucking spectacular, isn't it? Who's the Scarlet counterpart? I'll have a look. I can't see any here that are Scarlet only. Oh, Drifloon. Oh, cool. Sick. Let me spin the wheel again. Dragon! All right, let's have a look through and see what dragon types there are. Jesus Christ. Let me try again. Ground type. Okay, let's see what's ground. We got Toadstool. That'll be fun looking for a Toadstool. I think we did that already, actually. We tried looking for a Toadstool, but he wouldn't really spawn. So far, all I'm seeing is Toadstool. It'll be very unfortunate if that's the only one, if we can't find him. Any others? Not really. I'm not seeing any that are ground type. Ooh, this is unfortunate. Yeah, no, I'm seeing none. Oh, there's Sandygast. Actually, ground is good for the next gym. It's not bad. Yeah, it's either Sandygast or Toadstool. Now, I've never actually tried using Toadstool before, so I guess we'll go for that. But it just depends whether or not we'll actually be able to find one. I guess we'll look in the Pokédex? Uh-huh. Alright, fuck me, I guess. I'm trying to open up the Pokédex here. I can't remember what the button is. Double Intimidate. That's always fun. Let me get out of here. Couldn't get away, of course. Gotta do the sandwich strat. Oh, good idea. Alright, that's it, bucko. Prepare to die. Don't flinch. Alright, bucko. Prepare to get run away from. These Tauros are so annoying. Because the game's not like Legends Arceus. You don't just get whacked by one and then you can run away. No, you have to start up a whole battle. See a sparkly item right there. Alright. I guess we'll set up a picnic. I don't know if I have the necessary requirements to get... Does anybody have, like, a list of things I could use to maybe summon, like, a ground type? Because there's not many ground types around, so, like, if I do summon ground types, it'll most likely be the Toadstool that comes up. I'll just head on in here so I can gather the necessary ingredients. I'm sure that... Oh, maybe I can just, like, look for something in like, a store. Nintendo 64 frame rate? I don't even notice it anymore. It genuinely is just the game. Okay. Raid Power Ground. That's not what I want. Catching Power Ground. Not what I want. No. I want Encounter Power Ground. Is this a... Okay, I can go inside. Ground. Looking for ground. Raid Power Ground. No. Oh, Jesus Christ. I hate this because I'm always about to walk back inside. I don't know why they set you up like that at the end. This is the patch version, too. This isn't even, like, base game. They had all this time to fix it. They didn't. Humongo Power Ground. This is what I've used? Alright. Maybe I'll, Thank you. I'll try and figure out... Oh, this is like using your own ingredients. Toggle simple mode? Oh, there we go. Ground. Encounter. Alright, so I want potato salad. I'll see what I have. If I have ham, that's encounter power. Let me just get everything I need. It just depends on whether or not I can find a place that actually sells things. Alright, there we go. That was quick. I'd like to buy... That is not the correct one. I need the white sausage. Is that potato salad? What is that? I don't know what that is. If I hover over it. Noodles? I need noodles! I don't have noodles. I don't even have ham. There's no ham available here. Has Elgato ever had a stroke during this game? I do get the occasional, frame rate. Holy shit, this is a real area? Alright, we'll buy some ham. I do need some of that. Are there any more shops with, like, stuff? I don't know, what is this? I mean, it says cheese also does it. There's some cheese. I've already got a bunch of cheese. And what is this? Horseradish? Now, where the hell am I gonna get horseradish? The Pokemart? I don't think I'm gonna get it there. Genuinely no clue where I'm meant to go for that sort of stuff. Hey, an item. This looks unfinished. I'll just look at the map. Screw this. I'm not gonna look around the town. This frame rate's too bad for that. Alright, well, I went to both of these. That's ingredients. I thought there was a Cosmog behind that little girl for a second. Is it just me, or does this game look worse than I remember? It looks worse because the first time you play it, you're kind of like, oh, everything's new. But as you start getting used to it, or I guess as you start, like, trees are popping in. I don't understand. This is after patches. This is after every single patch, and the game still runs like shit. It still plays like shit. It's still slow as hell. The loading screens are still super long. I just don't understand it. Well, I'm not finding anything I need. This is all like the same shit. Have a super day. And the game always slows down. Like, I think Small Ant said it best. He literally looked at the time in-game that he spent playing the game. In-game, that is, on your trainer card. And then he looked at the time he spent on the Switch version, like to check how long he's been in-game on the Switch. And he'd lost 10% to lag. A whole 10% was just frame rate low. Game running slow. Alright, well, I think I just have to go with the cheese and the... Because I don't think I've unlocked the rest of the recipes, to be honest. Horseradish, noodles, and herb sausage. I don't have those unlocked, I don't think. Rad? What's up? You need 6 badges for horseradish? Yep. Why are they locking sandwich recipes behind gyms? Excuse me, I want the item. I don't want to talk to the slow-ass Luxio. Whatever. It says ham does the job and cheese is slightly good at it. So if I just make a sandwich with just ham and cheese, I might be able to get ground and counter power. Can you imagine, like, going to the supermarket and be like, I think a bit of spinach for my salad will be really nice. And you get to the counter and they're like, sorry, you need... what would even be the equivalent? You need to have beaten Mike Tyson in a boxing match to buy spinach. And you're like, huh? I'm sorry. Yeah, where's your Mike Tyson badge, bitch? Oh, here I go. Ham and cheese sandwich. What a basic fucking sandwich. There's a cheese sandwich right there. What does that give me? Counter power bug. Yeah, see, that's why I'm doing creative mode here. Alright, 3 hams. 3 cheese. This is gonna be more... Do I need anything here? Can I just go next? I can just do nothing, right? Oh, shit. Actually, more ham is probably better. Do I need to do one? I don't think I do. I'll just do nothing here. It's like... So I'm just gonna have to hope and just go with salt. Watercress and fried fillet are a slight effect too. I don't have any of that. Alright. I'm just gonna have a salt... The The fucking... You guys are seeing that, right? Why was it going through the table? I don't... This is... There's no physics involved. How is it going through the table? I love how the ham is just a solid block of... This is frozen ham. There is no looseness to it. This is the least loose ham I think I've ever seen. This is gonna be the hammiest fucking least loose. They're going crazy again. This is the patched game. God, we got some springy ham here. Holy shit. I don't think I've ever seen ham this springy in real life. Okay, this is absolutely not going to work because there's no shadow. I don't know where the fuck I'm placing this. Good lord, I'm surprised that stayed. That is so much ham. See, the thing is that it's really not. If you put that much ham on a regular sandwich, it wouldn't look like that much. But because this game doesn't know how to do things, it's... We killed and ate Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy's going crazy looking at this sandwich. What did you do? It's like rubber ham. Like, it's got no freaking... Alright, if I ate all this ham for absolute... Uh-oh, Miss Piggy just committed fucking cannibalism. Holy shit. That will clog up everything in your body. A tasty Mr. Guava original. And Counterpart Ground, level 1. Fantastic. Just absolutely fantastic. Let us pack up and go. Miss Piggy is so happy she got to eat her brethrens. Alright, where the heck do I find a... I'm assuming just hanging around trees. If I'm correct. So, that'll be my first place the first place I look. Anyway. We did it, chat. We made a ham and cheese sandwiches. She doesn't know. Don't tell her. She thinks it's vegan meat. Then again, I think Miss Piggy would probably eat her own kind if she had the chance to. I think she'd be curious. I am not finding any toadstools. I know they spawn around trees, though. That's the only place I've ever seen them. Plains near trees. So it's handy. We can teleport here at least later on. There are ruins over on the left side. I guess we can go over there and check. Maybe Toadstool likes going to the ruins for a photo op or something. I don't know. Was that a Toadstool? No, there was a dealing. I think I would go vegan too after seeing how stiff the meat was. Maybe it was vegan. Maybe that's why it was so stiff. I've never seen real ham that goes that stiff. It's like an enigma. Hondu berry. I also thought it would be really fun, like, if Pokemon, well, you know, if the game actually ran well, like, if everything else was fucking fixed. It'd be fun to have, like, a little farming simulator in here for berries. I've tried doing it before with X and Y, but it still had the old annoying berry systems. I think it'd be really fun if, like, you had a little Stardew Valley kind of system for berries. You find the seeds out in the overworld for the rare ones, and you can buy the, like, common seeds at supermarkets. And then you can just plant and grow your own, like, berries. And then you get a little notification when it's done. You just teleport in. You get your berries. Or maybe you have your Pokemon working, and they gather the berries, like in Power World. And they water, and they you know, they do the berries. I don't want to know what kind of, like, system the fucking Pokemon Company... If Pal World has their, like, AI horrible, the Pokemon Company... Yikes, I don't know. I have less faith in the Pokemon Company to make a working AI for bases than I do for the Pal World devs, to be honest. Pal World has a berry plant. Yeah, it's just for, like, you know, the one berry, though. I'm thinking, like, lots of berry trees. And you can have the berries, and you do the berries, and you water the berries, and then you can use them throughout the game. There he is. You can use them throughout the game instead of just having, like, one citrus berry in your inventory you save until late game because you're too scared to use it. Alright, bitch, get in the bowl. Feels a bit like Pokepelago. I mean, if you want to think of it like that, but it's definitely not. I mean, like you actually walk around your little farm, you plant your little seeds. And obviously that wouldn't just be that, there'd be more to it, but you know, the game barely has enough as it is. Anything that's even substantially like in depth, the Pokemon Company just removes, so. The flaps on its body are very chewy and delicious. I almost just went to my keyboard as if that would work.
Hey guys, did you know that in terms of human companionship, Flareon is objectively the most huggable Pokemon?
Oh my god,
While
you
their
really
maximum
went for the
temperature is
maximum
likely
amount
too
of
much
words
for
you could
most,
put on that
they
one.
are capable of controlling it, so they can set themselves to the perfect temperature for you. Along with that, they have a lot of fluff, making them undeniably
really
incredibly
exciting.
soft to touch. But that's not all.
God,
they have a very respectable special defense stat of 110.
That was all you could fit. That's all she wrote. Alright, level 22. Not bad. Let's check out the moves. Alright, Supersonic Tackle, Mega Drain, Screech. Mud Slap might be good. Just put Mud Slapple in instead of Tackle. Mud Slapple? What am I thinking of? He learns Mugshot. Mugshot. He takes your picture at level 24. Oh, the whole world just deloaded in there. Is there something in here? There is. So many things just keep deloading and reloading, like just huge chunks of land. I want to reiterate, this is on the actual Switch. This is not on an emulator. This is not on any sort of other hardware. This is just a straight up Switch. My lord. I'm gonna fight this. Shroomish fighting. Challenge alone. I'm literally just doing this to get the XP candies.
You know that can be great idea for a Pokemon story. You're a kid on farm and goes on a Pokemon journey because the farm is in debt and being the Pokemon champion can pay it off, but some sort of Pokemon mafia tries to get in your way.
That's a neat idea. I'd be keen for a game like that. And you have your little farm on the side. Maybe you're paying off some sort of debt. And sometimes the debt collectors come along, try to break your arm, but you gotta Pokemon battle them. That'd be cool. And it would be against debt collectors. It should just be the bank. Just the Pokemon bank should just be the fucking villain. Because banks are horrific. I hate banks. We're gonna fill our streets with banks. I think it could be really neat. What? I got Shroomish all the way down to nothing. Why did he suddenly regain more HP? How are these busted on single player? And the debt collectors force you to wear an ugly school uniform throughout the entire adventure. Like, I understand them being busted in multiplayer because, you know, incompetence. But this incompetence? It's an HP bar! Well, I'm not catching it. I've already got one. Plus, I'm doing a Nuzlocke, so that'd be kind of, you know, rude of me. Anyway, thanks for the bits. I do appreciate that. Anyway, that farmer idea sounds really neat. I would love a game like that. And just you had your own little farm. Maybe it's like a pocket farm. You, like, go into a Pokeball, and your farm is in the ball.
Yahoo!
Yeah, see, Sonic thinks it's cool. Thanks, Jay Kezzy. What's even the point of the extra small ones at this point? Come on, man. A muscle feather. Give that to Arcanine. No shot. Rare candy? Nah, don't need it just yet. I'll just run around here for a bit. Collecting items. You know how it is. Maybe I'll find like some held items. Who knows? I haven't really been finding many. No, dragon, normal, that'll be... No, I need something good against ghost types because... Stupid thing, but I also need something good against... Alright, there we go. Toadstool, perfect. Oh, but he can't find Wattrel. And when a Pokemon gets close to leveling up, what level does... Surely Shroomish does not evolve at level 21, right? I can kind of... I can quick fight without much worry that he's gonna, like, not evolve. Rob, what is your ideal Pokemon game? I just realized I saw Toadstool wore himself out. Right, because that was the Pokemon we were gonna get instead of... We were gonna get a Toadstool, but we got Shroomish instead because we couldn't find one. Level 23? Oh, thank you very much. Now I know, and knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. My ideal Pokemon game is just one that's had a lot of effort put into it. I don't care what, like, I don't care if it's open world. I don't care if it's, you know, got certain mechanics. If it is a very high-quality Pokemon game with loads of cool new Pokemon and stuff, that's all I need. Although, to be honest, I would love, like, a fully cooperative Pokemon game. In this game, that the co-op is garbage. Because it acts as if, like, all you can do is see other people. You can't actually do anything with them. If you want to, like, trade or battle, you have to go... you have to go to, like, the battle system thing, and then you're taking battle at, like, a different area. You at, like, the school or whatever when you do your online battle. You can't just battle out in the overworld. You can't walk up to a player, interact with them, and say, hey, let's trade, or hey, let's battle, and then it just immediately starts a battle. That would be perfect. That's what this game would be perfect for. And then you could trade out in the open. You can give each other items, maybe. Things like that. That'd be amazing. But instead, it's so clunky, and it's just, it's not good. It's bad. It's real bad. Shit. Hello, Finizen. I'm gonna Mega Drain you. Alright. Or I'm not. It takes so long for any move to go off. So I guess I changed my mind. Like, I'd love the idea of, like, an open world Pokemon game. But the open world needs to be designed more like huge open-ended routes rather than what they are now, which is like just flat open plains with nothing interesting. There needs to be forests, dark forests. There needs to be spooky places. There needs to be, you know, mountainous regions with interesting features. And there needs to be dungeons, and there needs to be huge towering mountains and buildings for you to climb up, and you know, things to do and things to see, and actual towns that have reasons to be there instead of just hosting the same 5 shops, and you can't go inside any buildings. Co-op sandwich making? Oh yeah, you can do that, can't you? You can make the same sandwich. I mean, that's the one thing you can do in the open world immediately together. I think that's it. You can picnic together, and that is it. MMO kind of Pokemon? No, I'm not meaning particularly MMO. I don't want it to be an MMO. I want you to be you and your friends traversing the region, doing the story together. Like, maybe it's like, hey, you and your friends are fighting the bad guys. And on, maybe it can be an all double battle game. Like, if you decide to do a co-op. You know? And then every single battle, unless you partake in a battle by yourself, can be double battles. And you and a friend have to work together to beat the AI. And you know, let's say you fight Giovanni, and he sends out, you know, 2 Pokemon, and you and your friend go, hey, all right, sending out a Charizard and Blastoise. Boom, there it goes. We work together to beat Team Rocket. Or maybe it's Giovanni and his assistant, Giannetti. You know what I mean? Oh, that'd be neat. You've also level 24, right? Okay, Jeep stops to learn to move. Thank goodness. Acrobatics, not bad. But I have to get rid of his Oran Berry then. 23, I thought? Oh, whoops. Did he evolve yet? No, he hasn't yet. Alright, we're fine. Oh, look at him, he's running around me. See, that's cute! That's a nice little detail I like. That's a fun little detail. Give me that item. You know what? It'll actually be a lot easier if I just fight the Wiglet, because they do no damage. I'm not worried about fighting a Diglett. There needs to be a second shiny type. One that you cannot influence whatsoever. A 1 in 8,000 chance again. Actually, you know what? With the way Pokemon is so open world nowadays, it needs to be even higher than that. It needs to be like 1 in 15,000. A special color. Special sparkle. Because regular shinies nowadays, they're too easy. It's a 1 in 4,000 chance, and because so many Pokemon spawn at the same time, it's like, imagine going into, like, I don't know, black and white, and then walking into a patch of grass, and then 15 Pokemon all spawn at once, and you get to see whether or not any of them are shiny. Thanks, Death Kitten. Thanks, Death Kitten. They kind of did the special sparkle in Gen 8, but I found it stupid. Yeah, it was kind of silly there because when nothing else was really changed, and they messed it up somehow as well. The square sparkles were the default ones. Doesn't he learn Mach Punch? Ooh! Thanks, Death Kitten. And you got the shiny! It's just as common as a regular shiny. Alright, let's see. Mach Punch instead of Poison Powder. We're going for a full-on aggressive style build on this one. Oh, also we can't use Spore anymore. I should have leveled them up and gotten them Spore, but you know, it doesn't matter. It's alright. Alright, leveling up some more. We gotta level up some other guys. Probably a bad place to level up. Oh! I thought that flying would be good against the ground, but I guess not. It just takes into account the fire typing, I suppose. Also, I can catch a Pokemon over here, because that is a new area. How often do you send out the Discord link? I think it's... Any Discord link that I send out is always permanent. I should really put it in the... Hey, Veluza! I actually kind of like Veluza. Like, I didn't like it at first, but I kind of dig its vibe. Freaky Barracuda. I'll send a link out now, actually. Am I in the ocean? Or am I still at the beach? Does this count as the ocean? Let me check. And then I'll send out the Discord link. Okay. I am in the East Paldean Sea.
Yahoo!
Holy shit, Death Kitten! New person comes in, just slams in the tier 1 subs? I don't know why I specified tier 1 subs. There's a lot of shinies going on. Thank you very much. Just throwing them out. It's just because I read it.
Yahoo!
It's really nice of you. I'll put in the Discord link in case anybody needs it. There we go. This should work.
Yahoo!
And we're gonna go East Paldean Sea. It's very nice here. Alright, I gotta look up East Paldean Sea. Hopefully there's a page for it on Bulbapedia. Alright, there is. Let's spin the wheel.
For a whole year, I've had a butt near the top of my emotes.
Nice.
Real RA46 twerk.
Real RA46 twerk. I got Ice type. So the Shoulder and Cloyster. I think that's it. Flower. There's apparently flowers out by the East Paldean Sea. Oh, it goes a little further than I thought it did. Yep. Either way, the only ice type that I can see is Shelder, so let's look for a Shelder, everybody. I hope it's not too hard to find. Oh! That wasn't me moaning at anything in particular. It was... Where the heck am I going to find a Shelder? Hopefully it's not a Violet exclusive. Well, there's a whole family of those guys there. Let me just, look around. Well, those are Love Disc. I wonder where the heck I'm meant to find a shelter. Surely they're hanging around some... I'm assuming this direction. That's where I'm assuming. Shelter's an ice type, only Cloister is ice type? Oh. Well, it's the only ice type available here. Do we have a water stone? I'm sure we can find a water stone. Like, it won't be an issue. We'll be able to find one, no problem. No problem. Yeah, I'm sure we'll find one. Don't worry about it. After all, we might even find just a cloister. They are available to be found. Well, that's not right. I need to go further out. Maybe I just gotta go deep into the ocean. The place isn't that large. There's a wattrel. You're a little far from shore, buddy. Well, he's not that far, but you know. Maybe he's hunting for fish. After all, I was going to evolve it immediately anyway, because it is very good to immediately evolve things in this game. There's no reason to not evolve it. Oh! Found one. There it is. Level 28! I can't even catch that! Well, I probably can. Alright, well, I guess I'll give it a go. Just don't know Icicle Spear. For the love of God, don't know Icicle Spear. Alright, I'll just keep him in the box for now, because obviously I can't use it on a level 25 gym. I recently found your VOD channel and wanted to catch the next stream. Really love all your vids. Well, thanks very much. That's very nice of you. What are we calling Shelter? You know what? I wonder if this will fit. Nope. There we go. Ah. The perfect name. Ah, the perfect fart. Alright, let's put him in the box. As I said, I'm only gonna get them to level 24 so they don't over-level accidentally when I do the gym challenge. And then we'll make our way... Hopefully we can find a water stone before too long. I'm sure we'll have an easy time finding one somewhere. It's not going to be that big of an issue. Can I send one of the funniest unbanned requests I've ever gotten? Yeah, you can send whatever you like. Psychic type. Whoa. See you later, Veluza. See you later, Veluza.
Hi. The actions which is done in my account is not me, but my relation. This was due to account dishandlement and I promise this won't be repeated again. Please unban me as I have many friends in the server whom I contact daily. Please review my appeal folded hands.
They said the N-word, by the way. It's just some people just are so silly. Like, oh, it wasn't to me. Oh, it wasn't to me. You know, they'd probably have a better chance of, like, going back in if they actually owned up to it. Maybe I should have kept Tail if it wasn't the goat back in the dark type raid. Sorry, guys. My bad. I'm supposed to just hang around the town and level up. I could fight some trainers. Might as well. I want to be #1! I know he's the black box one, so he's actually kind of strong, but like... I can't imagine... Those lashes, though. I can't imagine he's like a higher level than the gym leader. That would be silly. No! He's higher leveled than the gym! Huh? What kind of thought process is that? You're telling me this
Do you
little
mind
kid
if I ask what content you have in the works right now? I can't wait for the next video.
I'm afraid you'll have to, because it's the Scarlet Violet videos, and they're gonna be a while. At the moment, I have done, in the video at least, I've done 3 Titans, I think? Yeah, 3 Titans. Done the Sky Titan, the Cloth Titan, and the Orthworm Titan. I've done 3 gyms, and I've done 2 Team Star members. And so far, the video is on par with Sword and Shield. So about 4 hours long. I'm just gonna terrestrialize, fuck it. That watch roll in the background. So it's gonna be it gets faster and faster as the game progresses. Obviously, I don't have to talk about the same thing over and over and over again. Like I went through this area and I caught this poke. No, I like to talk about certain things once, so that's helpful. But there's still a lot I have not talked about. Shit, I was kind of hoping I... Did these guys just use U-turn over and over and over again? Is that why they level 26? Because they just do no damage? Well. Love how the hat disappears. Why do I say that? I hate... That's a pet peeve of mine that I say that. That I say, I love how... And then I say something I don't like. It's aggravating. I don't like how I do that. It's just not good. I don't need to switch my Pokemon. Not that I can. I'm doing a Nuzlocke. And they didn't put set mode in the game for some reason. Even though it was in Sword and Shield!
I love how.
Uh-huh. We know you're being sarcastic. Yeah, I know, but like, it's just, it's not... I don't like it. I don't know. It's one of those things I do. Alright, that's level 24. Get everybody level 24 out of here. Achieve Stobbs is here. What level is Talonflame? Do we go fight Moist Critical up there? He won't be as high level. I want to be like the wind. I want to be like the wind. I don't know how he sounds. I don't know how he would read that. He's such a like a I want to be like the wind. I can't do it. I can't do the Moist Critical voice. Uh-oh. Yeah, that dealing is dead. Leafeon wouldn't be banned in this game. I mean, yeah, it wouldn't be, but I'd need to get a role in an area with either normal type or grass type. With Eevee available. Stantler. Well, I have to stand. Can you even evolve Stantler in this game? Like, it has an evolution now, but you just can't use it. I think that's ridiculous. You should not add evolutions for Pokemon that need evolutions and then have them not be available in the next game. That's really ridiculous. If you're going to add an evolution to a Pokemon, have it always available. I kind of understand, like, you know, variants of Pokemon. You know, like Hisuian... I don't know, freaking Quillfish. Then again, Quillfish got an evolution in the form of Overquill because it was a thingy exclusive. And that's so silly. Oh, wait, they were all just regional forms, weren't they? They didn't actually introduce any new Pokemon in Legends Arceus. Well, they did, but they were all evolutions of previous Pokemon. So I think that's just ridiculous. Don't do that. I wonder if Miss Piggy will have any trouble handling these guys. You would think mods get unlimited channel points and redeems? I've had mods before that abused not being stuck to slow mode where everyone else was. They immediately got unmodded. Sorry, little girl. Neil isn't here to save you. Slow 24. We'll be okay. Just... Arcanine's almost there. Why are there Grimers around the freaking place here? Why Grimers here? Shouldn't they be like in a rubbish dump? Wait, there are no rubbish dumps in this game. This is like the whole thing with this game. There's no realism to like the world. Not that I'm looking for realism in a Pokemon game, but like the world doesn't make sense. Like there could be so many cool ideas for like things that are in the real world, but with a Pokemon spin. For example, a garbage dump. Maybe the garbage dumps are so clean and so immaculate. And like there's barely any actual waste in the Pokemon world because they Pokemon like Grimer and Muck to eat it. You know? Maybe around graveyards. There's no real graveyards anymore in Pokemon because they got rid of... Are there graveyards in this one? There's graveyard Pokemon. Grievard. Wait, Grievard? I think that's the name. And Houndstone. Looks like the game is moving in 0.5 speed. I wouldn't be surprised if it's moving like it... I don't know. I'd say it's running probably mostly at like 25 frames a second. It is definitely going slower than it should be. Alright, I'm going to do the Levincia Gym. Which means everybody gets to come back. I have no idea what this guy sends out, so I'm just going to keep Arcanine out in front. He's my best bet. We got 4 ladies on the team. Grimer and Muck still make messes, though. They'd probably make it worse. But I'm sure there's, like, Pokemon out there that eat, like, Muck waste. Maybe that's what they have. They have giant vats of Muck and Grimer waste, because even though they create waste, it's better than the waste that would be, like, kept if they just, like, buried all the trash. Oh, I know it was you, Jetted Umbreon. Oh, shit, right, Nimona. Instead of giant landfalls, you have giant Garbodor. That'd be perfect. That'd be great. Just chuck your shit into the giant Garbodor. And then he can be a boss. It's like, oh no, the Garbodor, he's getting out of control. He's got too much junk. And you gotta beat him down to make him more manageable. You burn off the trash. Horrible environmental. But then they have Weezings around the place to like suck, you know, Galarian Weezing to suck in all the noxious fumes and convert it into steam. Perfect, right? I just realized I'm level 24. I'm probably going to get over-leveled by fighting Nimona. It's just because I forgot she was here. I'm sorry. It's just, we're probably going to be like level 26 fighting... She doesn't have too many, but she's just like 4 Pokemon. We'll probably be okay. And then like other places, you know, there's loads of places in a Pokemon world that would make so much sense. Like, I don't think we see a single farm in this game. There's apparently a mining operation, but we don't see any men at work or Pokemon at work. It's not lived in. This world is not lived in by any means. Even now, this is meant to be the most busy city in fucking Paldea, and there is nobody here. There is nobody walking around. Why is this? Because, well, the Switch can't handle that many people, of course. Alright, well, I'm not keeping Mario in here. Let's see, he'll probably use a Rock-type move. Anybody resist rock? Ground type. Flip-flop. Alolan and Grimace eat trash as well, so they might be used to. Yeah, and they just make little crystals, right? That's where all the toxic goes to? The crystals? Like the tonsil stones? Alright, Mud Shot to start off with? Of course, because why wouldn't he avoid the attack after one double team? It never happens to me. I never get a free hit. At least I'm faster. You're kidding me. One double team and I missed twice. Two 100% accurate moves, and I missed twice. And now he's sitting up. I'm not even going to go for a Screech. Nice moves. Your skills sure are ripening. Hey, Nimona, how about you turn off the cheats? How about you eject the Game Shark? Because I'm noticing a pattern here, and I don't like it. What else would be great in, like, a Pokemon world? I'm sure there's more things, but I just can't think of them right now, because I'm stuck in a stream. I have a gripe considering the DLC in Scyther, but I don't know if I can say for spoiler reasons if you haven't finished the DLC. I haven't even started the DLC. Here comes Poor Me, which should be a Poor Mo. She's supposed to be a good trainer. I don't know how she... like, level 18 is when Poor Me evolves. Well, I guess I could just hit it with a Mud Shot. I don't see why I couldn't. I know she's keeping her, like, starter for last, but it would have been really smart of her to bring it out right now. Yikes. Okay, so barely actually getting any XP. We're fine. Don't pat yourself in the back just yet. My next Pokemon's gonna turn the tables. Froligato. Well, I think Toadskull. Floragato might go for Bite, which Arcanine does not resist. Of course, I might go for Aerial Ace, which would not be... No, I think Aerial Ace was a TM that I put on. I don't know if he actually learns Aerial Ace or not. I know my Floragato had Aerial Ace, but I think it was a TM. Dear Lord, please don't let this thing know an actual flying type move. That'd be really sad. Okay, Bite. We're alright. Then again, I'm not risking this. Mario's going in. Bless your heart, Teal Masker's ass. Oh no. Okay, Horn Claws. I'm probably worried for nothing. Flamethrower. I don't even need to, like... I'm pretty sure this just kills. Yep. Look, the problem with sound type is that, yes, a lot of Pokemon have things to do with sound, but there's only, like... You know, you can make a lot of different things fairy type. You can have it based on a mythology, you can have it based on, like, something to do with the moon, like Clefairy. You can have it on actual fairies, like Flabébé and stuff. You can have it as a secondary type, like, for example, the fucking food Pokemon, Puppy Mochi, is fairy type. You couldn't really do that with a sound type. It's very limiting. It'd be like... I don't know. I just... There's Pokemon that make sense with the sound type now, but I think if they had to make new sound types every game, it would limit creativity, I feel. Fairy type is something you can slap on to almost anything. Whereas with sound type, It has to be sound in some way. There are Pokemon that make sense with it, but it just doesn't really. That's what the sound type moves are there for, I feel. Just saying. Alright, well, we're ready for the gym test. OMG, I finally get to catch the real Radical Soda live with their best friend and lifelong Jeeve Stubbs. Who's Jeeve Stubbs? Ligma Balls. Sorry, Bigma Lols. This man dyes his hair. His mustache and beard are brown, but his hair is black. This man thinks he's being slick. How do you feel about my singing monsters? I don't... Like, I've heard of that, but you think I have even touched that? You think I've gone within 10 feet of that? 100 feet of it, actually. I've never even clicked on it. I've seen it, like, once. Advertised on, like, I don't know, Steam, maybe? There are monsters and they sing. That is all I know. Are you talking about that because of the sound type? I'm not conforming to your stream. You know, Iono's meant to be like in front of a green screen, right? Is she like a higher res than my character right now? Why does my character look so blurry and Iono look so, like, crisp? I think she's a higher resolution. I think they lowered the resolution of the actual game to make to have Iono pop in the bottom there. Yeah, it looks so... I swear to goodness. Oh my god, look, it's... Clavel. Oh shit, I missed my point. Shit, I missed it. Oh, there it is. You know how Iono's on a green screen right now? What the fuck is my character looking at then? Is she looking through the fourth wall and directly at Iono? Is Iono actually just tiny, standing right next to her? What's going on there? I don't get it. I cannot express how much this part made me cringe when I was playing. I mean, let's be honest. The stuff that people watch with VTubers... Like, somebody will send me a clip, or like,
What
I'll
would you
see
do for a Klondike bar?
Isn't it Klondike? Anyway, thanks for the bits. Gonna make you look like an idiot. Thanks for the money. Somebody will, there'll be a clip of like a VTuber moment, and I'll click on it, and it'll be like just high-pitched screaming for like 20 seconds, and I'll be like, oh god. Sometimes VTubers are inherently cringe, and that is what Iono reminds me of. Although, to be honest, Iono's design is a lot more, like, unique compared to a lot of VTubers. I don't think anything beats, like, the uncreativity of, like, characters like in Genshin Impact, though. Every time I see something like a... Whoops, didn't mean to... Oh, well, whatever. Every time I see, like, a new Genshin Impact character announced... You know, just... not that I'm following it or anything, but usually it's like on Twitter or something, because artists or someone will be like, oh, look at this Genshin Impact character! And I'll think, that looks like every other Genshin Impact character from the game. And it's probably because they all have the exact same body shape and animations. Like when they run and stuff. I don't like, they all have the exact same body shape. There's like 3 body shapes in their game. And sometimes the VTuber voices that they put on is a little much for me. Sometimes trying to be overly cutesy is like, it just... Ugh. You can only take so much of it sometimes. It's so infantilizing. Yeah. But people are into that. There's a huge section of the population that's into that. And that's wacky in my opinion, but like, you know, if it works and it gets them money, you know, you can't really blame them for doing it. You know, like as they say, don't hate the player, hate the game. And that is exactly what it is. That's the same with Twitch. You know, people wouldn't be doing these over-sexualized streams if they didn't work. That's just how it is. I was just thinking, like, if that gets a burn, will that kill? But it won't. Well, now it will. Wait, maybe it won't. It really didn't do any damage. What about your VTuber model? I still have it. I was getting dysmorphia from it. You know, my voice doesn't exactly, like, match the model. Maybe I'll use it for certain streams later on. I don't know what for, though. Send a bomb to your DMs. By the way, I apologize. Oh, I need to see this. That's another section I wasn't going to talk about, but that is also true. Some people... This is ridiculous, though. There are VTuber models that just have big boobs for the sake of having big boobs, and I'll never understand it. Like, they have the most revealing clothing imaginable and the largest boobies, and it doesn't make sense, because that's not the content they make. It's just regular content. And the big boobs are just there to try and get more views. I hate that. I hate fan service with no purpose. Needs a purpose. Anyway, this image that I was sent by Snee was a, yeah, that would be an absolute jump scare. It's like, I'm not gonna... Do I put it on the... No, I'm not gonna put it on the thing. I don't want to send any... Anyway, let's just say it's a VTuber model with... You know that meme about the giant anime boobs? Like, she's got massive, huge hunga donka ronkaros. That's it? That's the one? Yeah, we are talking about VTubers. Of course, that is a subset of them. Like, I think the most popular ones don't have the giant, large bazongas. Although some of them do. I remember there was like an awards... I think it was the Game Awards. And there were like some VTubers there, like 3D VTubers. One of them had like regular clothing. The other one was dressed in basically like just underwear. And had huge bazongas. And I was like, what's the point of that? The character is... The person behind it is not acting overtly like sexual. What's the point of having these giant, massive, like, fuck-off bazongas? I didn't really understand why that's a part of the character design. Alright, let's see if I can level these guys up to level 25. That's the cap. That's what we'd be trying to go to. I think I'll just... Okay, Carbos. Slap that on Breloom. Special attack. Guess we put that on... Because we got a mix of both there. Clickbait, I guess. I mean, yeah. It's usually the smaller VTubers that have the ginormous Bahonga goes. Don't get me wrong, I like me some giant Bahonga goes. They just have to make sense with the character. Like, I think Nicky Boy had a really good, had an excellent title with fan service with a purpose, but it got demonetized. But like, that's a real... It encapsulates that idea that I have, like, so well. Oops, I need to level up. I'm also going to save, because I tend to, like, crash in this game every now and again. If your character is based around sexualization, that is perfectly fine. Like, Bayonetta...
Step into the realm of supreme strength and agility at Gym Leader Ayano's Pokemon Powerhouse. Embark on a journey to unleash the full potential of your Pokemon companions. From rigorous training regimes to strategic battles, hone your skills under the guidance of the one and only gym leader Iono. Are you ready to conquer challenges and emerge as a true Pokemon champion? Join us and let the journey to greatness begin.
What are you talking about? Anyway, what was I saying? Oh. Anyway. Yeah, Bayonetta, for instance. A character who's built around being, sexualized. That's her whole character. She owns it, and it makes sense. She's a good character. Like this, I could go into more depth, but you guys kind of get the point. Anyone who's seen, played Bayonetta or seen it, knows she acts the way she does for a reason. It's a very good character design. It all makes sense. It's fan service with a purpose. You can like Bayonetta as a character, even without the sexualization, right? But it wouldn't make sense for her not to be sexualized because of the way she acts. And fuck, I'm trying to that really threw me off. That really long text to speech really threw off what I was saying. But then there's characters in games that are sexualized for no purpose. My best example of this is 2B from Nier Automata. Exactly! Look at that! You know I've brought this up multiple times and somebody immediately goes to it. 2B, there's no reason for her to be sexualized. In fact, it should be the opposite. She should be a hardened killing machine.
So I got this new anime plot. Basically, there's this high school girl, except she's got huge boobs. I mean, some serious
I'm not going to be able to speak about anything.
A real set of bad onkers. Packing some Dobon and Caros. Massive Dohun Kavonko lose. Big old Ton and Jack. What happens next? Transfer student shows up with even bigger bonkanija hoops. Humongous hunkolum ganona lokongas.
Yeah, Dante's also a good point. There's male sexualization. That's something, that's not often too explored in these sorts of things. But 2B, for instance, should be a hardened killing machine. She should not be showing her ass every second. In fact, the game punishes you for it does little things. It's like, oh, you shouldn't be looking at her ass. She's going to sweep you away because you shouldn't be looking at her ass. Why is her ass out in the first place? Maybe if there was a reason, the people who made her were fucking perverts, and that was a point in the story or something, even just to give a reason, but she doesn't act in any way that requires her to be that sexualized. 9S isn't sexualized. Of course, 9S is more of a kid, but so why are the male ones not sexualized in any sense? I don't know. It just doesn't make sense for her to be sexualized. Same like a lot of League of Legends characters. They're all very sexualized at the beginning because big boobs equals, clicks. Yokotaro decides to make a look at that. Yeah, but the only thing I'm trying to say is that the character and the character design need to make sense together. That's all I'm saying. 2B can have a good character design. I think the character design is very recognizable. It's very striking. It's very obvious what you're looking at. But the character doesn't make sense with the design. You know what I mean? The personality does not... those two things do not interlock by any means. And that's the problem I have with it. I don't have a problem with the design itself. I have a problem with the fact that it doesn't correlate. 9S isn't sexualized, but it doesn't stop people from turning him into a femboy with a huge ass. Well, I haven't seen that, and I want to know where you're... Well, actually, I don't want to know where you're going to see that. Ice Fang. I want to get, a rock-type move, so I can get rid of this watch roll really quick. Okay, there's Rock Tomb. I don't have enough things to learn that. Maybe I've got, a TM. Bayonetta so tastefully done, that's why she slays? Yeah. Alright, what do I got here? Do I got any rock moves? Anything super effective against, a flying Pokemon? I could just straight up give Hyper Beam to somebody. Or Giga Impact. That does tend to help. You know what? I've got it. Oh, wait, Dig. That'll be good. Get rid of Disarming. Who the fuck needs Disarming Voice? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna absolutely destroy this Watcher with a Giga Impact straight up. That's what's gonna happen. And then, if the next Pokemon doesn't do much, I'll just use Dig on the next turn. Simple. Easy peasy. Is Eve from Stellar Blade counts? From what I've seen of Stellar Blade, her fan service appearance has no purpose, so she'd be in the same boat as 2B. But I haven't seen much of it, so, like, take that with a grain of salt. But from what I've seen, there's no reason for her to be so sexualized. You can say as much as you like, and I said this before, but I'm misquoting myself here. I'm giving you guys the wrong idea. Like, you can say, oh, because I don't know if she's like a robot or whatever. Like, with 2B, if like the creators were perverts, there is a reason for it. It's not a very strong reason, because it feels like it's slapped on there at the end. Funny how Smash Bros had to tone down Pyra and Mithra by giving them tights and leggings to actually make their designs actually look much better. Like, the black leggings complement Mithra's out far more than just having bare legs. Yeah. My most major issue with Xenoblade, other than the really crappy voice acting, was the designs of the female characters. And again, it's not because I don't like big booba honka bonka ladies. I draw them all the time. It's great. It's that the characters didn't suit the designs. And it was so... It took me out of it. Every time I looked at the boobs that were bigger than her head, like, I was like, it completely... What is it called when you get out of the experience? Like, the immersiveness just went away. Just gone. It just didn't make sense to me. Like, if the character was like, ooh, I'm gonna, you know, sex you up, baby. And, like, Rix was like, oh, don't do that. You know, make a bit more sense. But no, she's meant to be a hardened fighting machine robot. And she fights and she's super strong. And everybody wants to get the weapon. It's like, that is not what you have described two very different things in visuals and text. Doesn't make sense. And the personality doesn't go with it either. It just makes me, it just, in my opinion, it's bad character writing. The character design, Pyra and Mithra, you can, like, yeah, the designs, like, I'm not going to say that they're bad. They're just anime booby women, right? And they got interesting outfits. But their writing is god-awful. In terms of their character design. They probably have very good writing if it was a standalone character. But you look at the big boobies and you're like, that doesn't really make sense. Not that she has big boobies, the fact that what she's wearing is more so the problem there. You know what I mean? I think you guys have got what I mean by now. Like, for example, what if Larry, the character, was shirtless, ripped, had a massive bulge, and just wore underpants? Actually, I think people would love that, actually. But that'd be on the same boat as 2B. He does not act in any sexual way. There's no reason for him to wear that, right? So you get me. Even though people would really enjoy that and say, hey, that's hot, it doesn't make sense with the character. Larry with huge boobs. The booby thing becomes an issue for more often when the characters look and feel so young. Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. Japan is kind of gross sometimes with that. I do notice it. Like, being friends with people who like read manga and watch a lot of anime, I tend to notice a lot of, like, very young-looking characters with assets they should not have. Or characters that look too young and are sexualized. It's just, it's not... I don't like it. Like, you can say they're 500 years as much as you like, but I'm still gonna judge you for it. That's still a kid. Neil specifically? Yeah, Neil's pretty bad. But there's more. There's other friends. Alright, Giga Impact. Michael's pretty good. He just lusts after the men. Did I just see a huge juicy ass on screen? I swear there was like one frame in there where like they doubled up Oinkolone's model and it looked like a huge juicy ass. But I was just looking out of the corner of my eye, so maybe it wasn't. I could switch Pokemon right now and just fucking crab out the game, but I'm not doing that. I'm gonna wait my turn like a decent human being. Yo! No damage taken. Miss Piggy is absolutely destroying. I'm gonna go for a dig. Will this do more or less than Giga Impact? 60 damage on dig. Is it 60 damage? So 120 damage. So yeah, way less than Giga Impact. Even if it's 80 damage, it's still less than Giga Impact. Honestly? I feel like Oinkolone could have been part Fairy type because of the perfume stuff. There are Pokemon with perfume, like Aromatisse, which is Fairy type. It used Spark, right? Flip-flop. It's probably going to use Charge on the next turn, knowing this game. They tend to do stupid things. That looks so bad, in my opinion. The Belly Bolt, like the lightning thing on its chest, the what's it called? The Plasma Ball. The graphic on it looks terrible. In my opinion, Belly Bolt's design could have gone way harder. Like, it's still kind of cute, but it's colors are a little clashy, I gotta admit. Like, it looks better in 2D, where it's got an outline. So it's one of the reasons why I stopped watching Fairy Tail. When the main girl always conveniently loses her clothes on a regular basis and it comes off as completely tasteless and only proves the author has an exhibition fetish. Yeah. I heard Fairy Tail has a lot of fan service. Any anime with fan service, like, in your face for characters that aren't, you know, again, they need a reason to be fan servicey, in my opinion. Like, back when I was first trying to get into anime, I watched, like, Death Note, I watched a few others. But, there was one that I started trying to watch because of recommendations. Some people said, yeah, it's pretty funny. And that one was Konosuba. Well, I got like halfway through one episode and I said, I can't take this shit anymore. Because the main girl is just there to have ass shots. And her skirt, like, she doesn't act sexual at all. But her skirt is so short you can see her ass cheeks at like all times. And the camera loves to focus on it. And it does not add anything. It adds nothing. You lose a viewer, which was me. I'm gonna get some water. And you're allowed to like this stuff, assuming all the characters are of age and look mature. But most of the time they don't in anime, let's be honest. Some anime actually make scenes look worse from manga. Some manga will draw kids looking just like kids, and then the anime will come around and sexualize them up the wazoo. And it's like, bro, that's creepy. I want to pounce on this bitch. I don't know why. I guess it's the same, because Mega Drain's 40, Pounce is 60, so the stab goes through anyway, it's fine. As long as I don't get paralyzed, I'm fine. Burn it, Benny. Burn it, Benny. Gintama. Perfect. That's a great anime. There's also Psyche K. Psyche K is my favorite anime. Then goes Gintama. I need to rewatch Gintama. I haven't watched it in so long. Every time I try to start rewatching it, the first couple of episodes are so fucking boring. But they get really good as they go on. It's like it just takes off. It just gets better and better as it goes. The Psyche K is so good. It has a little bit of fan service in it. But it makes sense with the characters. Even though they are high schoolers, which is still a little creepy, but they never do anything outright, like, disgusting. It's more played off for laughs than it is for anything else. Because the main character is, like, the most asexual guy you could ever think of. He loves coffee jello and coffee jello alone. Alright, what am I doing here? Miss Magius has Hex. Miss Magius has no way to give me. Miss Magius has Confuse Ray and Hex, from what I remember, and probably... Wouldn't be Spark, would it be Charge Beam? So most likely it would use Hex. So fuck you, bitch. I suppose I could have gone into Pig and just immediately Giga Impact and probably kill it in one hit with Terrestrialize, but Pop Team Epic is really good. I need to watch that, actually. I haven't seen any of that. I just saw the memes. But yeah, basically, the main draw here is fan service with a purpose. The main draw? The main draw? The main point. If you have fan service, it needs a purpose. I guess that's why they call it fan service, because it's literally just fan service. It has no purpose. But that's why. That's a bad rap. Yeah, really did try to use Hex there. Sure, why not? You know what? It's probably going to use Confused Ray. I might as well get, like, enough damage off. Kaguya-sama. I said that so weirdly, but I was watching that with some friends, actually. That one's good. That was funny. Yep, there it goes. There goes the Confuse Ray. I thought I would be faster. Oh, I was faster. I'm stupid. Well, now that it's that... Hear me out. It's going to use Charge Beam now. Because it sure as hell isn't going to use Hex. Oh, it could use Hex, actually, now that it's got... You know what? Shit, I shouldn't have terrestrialized, actually. I was stupid. My best choice now is just to keep using Breaking Swipe. And just hope I don't get hit myself in my confusion. God damn it. Because it sure as hell isn't going to use Charge Beam on a Dragon type. Whoa! I always forget how much damage that does. Alright, well, it's using Hex. So... Pig. Okay, here's the question. Does a Charge Beam kill... Or do we absolutely decimate it with a Giga Impact? Fuck it, right? We ball! Oh, yeah, she's using Charge Beam. Yeah, this is gonna kill. Fuck. Oh, God. Oh, yeah! We ball! Now we gotta actually kill it in this hit. Woo! That's right. Ball. Miss Piggy wins again. We had taken her all the way to the league, baby. Well, Perfect. We can wind down a bit now. Having some apple pie gamer subs using code Radical. They sent me some of the sleep aid stuff, and my friend bought some like the day after. His stuff has arrived. Mine hasn't. We live in the same house. How did the shit they sent beforehand not get here, but his order did? Is your character supposed to be Min Min? My character was created randomly with random numbers. High School DxD is one of those rare ecchi anime that... No, stop right there. High School and ecchi, or ecchi, whatever you call it, does not go together. Immediately right there, that's big red flag. You do not put those two words together. No, I don't want to be champion. She just immediately gets sad. Here's the sad thing about Gita. Her model looks horrendously terrifying, but her illustration looks fantastic. I love Gita's design on paper. Literally on paper. When it's 2D, it looks fantastic. When it's 3D, she looks weird as shit. What happened? I think it's like her nose and her eyes. And her eyebrows. And probably everything else about her. I don't think Game Freak knows how to do, like, the shine on the hair. I think the blue and yellow markers on her in the 2D art are meant to be, like, shine. Like, she shines blue and yellow on her hair. But instead, they just made them, like, her actual hair color. At least I think that's what it was meant to be. Her eyes get, like... They look very different. The eyelashes aren't big enough. The placement is a little bit weird on the 3D model. The nose is like very large compared to her one that's just like kind of like a line on the 2D artwork. And the eyebrows turned from being actual eyebrows with hairs to being like Play-Doh slugs. It's very strange. Remember, she can't ever hold back in a battle. That's why she doesn't start with her race, which would be the optimal strategy. Yeah, I'll never understand. I'm actually considering just making a Scarlet Violet hack, which literally just changes the gym leaders and team star leaders, and the Elite Four, obviously, to have, like, just tough teams. I'll just up the level cap on them all, make it a little easier to level cap the way through instead of having to go like 16, 17, 18, 19. And then just have somebody play that and see what it's like. Like, and not even change all that much. Like, Iono's pretty good as far as a gym challenge goes, but I would swap out her Luxio for like something else. Maybe like a Dedenne that has Nuzzle. So then she can just, you know, actually get some status afflictions on your Pokemon before she sends out Miss Magius with Hex. Because Miss Magius has no way of actually putting a... Unless it can learn Thunder Wave, like, it doesn't have any way of putting an actual status affliction on your Pokemon. Or maybe it should just have Will-O-Wisp. Yes, it's not an Electric type move, but it's still a Miss Magius. Why wouldn't it know Will-O-Wisp? Apparently they patched their team. Yeah, but that's in the DLC. And that's when every team is tough. Where are we going next? Hello, Meryl. We should be going to the Fire Crew, which is level 26. That's its cap. Very good. I guess we'll start heading over there. Hang on a minute. Level 26! Thought's coming in. Let's see, who will Thought replace? Well, it's the fire type one. So, sorry, Breloom, but you are a grass type. At least, like, Flip-Flop is fast and has Mud Shot. So at least Flip-Flop might be able to switch in and do, like, the last bit of damage to something. But I don't, like... I don't trust, you know... Auto mod. Thought? What about thought? What's wrong? I'll just do a couple of raids. That way we'll get the, the one little pig! Alright, I'm gonna go pee. I'll bear it back. They didn't pick Hex because of the effect, they picked it because it wasn't as strong as Shadow Ball. I mean, every single one of Iono's Pokemon, though Spark, which has like a... I don't know, a percentage chance to paralyze. I can't imagine that was, you know, not on purpose. I just think they made it like a low chance to be like they didn't give her any Pokemon that actually paralyzed things because, well, you know, a 100% chance to paralyze because that would be too difficult. Because let's be honest, this is Scarlet Violet, one of the easiest Pokemon games. So I think it was on purpose that they picked Hex. I mean, I don't think they would have picked Shadow Ball. Don't get me wrong. I think there is a point to it. Like, they could have gone with Ominous Wind, I suppose. Are there any more raids around here? What the heck? I didn't even see that. Yikes. Now we're all gondolas. Something there. Growlithe? No thanks, buddy. I think I've still found like 0 held items. Where do I get held items? I know you can get them from like battling all the trainers, but I can't afford to do that because it would overlevel me to shit. I guess I could just buy them at the shops. I do have 4 gym badges now. I guess I could go there before I do anything else. Okay, rock type, rock type. Could dig, could Mega Drain. Rock type, what was it again? Water? I guess I can go flip-flop. Should have stocked up on Moo Moo Milk. Oh, you know it. I'm probably not going to do that. I really don't need to. Alright. All semi-decent Pokemon for this. That's fine. I'm gonna give this thing a screech. Okay, didn't realize he would have Fury Cutter. That's fine, I guess. I'm only screeching so the Growlithe maybe does more damage. I hope he does more damage. Okay, he's using Bite. And Rock Smash, alright, sweet. Oh, Crab Roller, of course. What am I thinking? Excuse me, yours meant to be dead. XP candy, XP candy, XP candy. Don't want that. Well, I mean, I do for later on, but Not right now. I'd be over-leveled. I'm gonna go check out the Delibird shop. Oh, actually, the Delibird shop changes per city, doesn't it? It's so silly. Whatever, let me use these. Use one of them on this guy. He'll go to level 26.
Rad, how do you feel about the Wii U and 3DS servers shutting down 0 and the 8th?
I don't really care. Doesn't affect me. Sorry. Don't mean to be a Debbie Downer. No, I don't want to connect to the internet. I was asked about that at the start. I don't really use it, so I don't really care. Like, obviously, it would be nice if Nintendo actually cared about their online services and gave us more stuff to, like, play and buy. I don't know why they don't want our money for, like, purchasing, like, I don't know, Game Boy games or whatever. But it is what it is, man. I don't expect much out of Nintendo anymore. It's kind of sad. Alright, I need to go to Levincia. Which one is the... I think it's on the top area. Oh, come on. I accidentally nudged the analog stick. I'll sue the fuck out of fan game makers, though. Yeah, Relic Castle going down was a huge fucking blow to me. Apparently it's because, oh, you're distributing the illegal fucking shit. Well, if that's the case, why aren't they getting rid of the Spritus resource? That's got all sorts of fucking shit from Pokemon games on it. All the sprites, all the overworld sprites, all shit like that. Models. Models resource. Sounds resource. Like, you're picking and choosing here. Alright. Let's see. What would help out? Soft sand. Could work. Could work. Shell bell. Could work. These are all very expensive. Wide lens. These are all extremely expensive. I could go for the soft sand. I'll buy that. Dark type moves. I don't really have any dark type Pokemon. Psychic? I don't think so. Have the deli best day. Shut the fuck up. I'll just immediately give that. Snail, what are you doing? Don't you use my polls for you getting drunk. What do you think you're doing? Abusing your status? That sounds like somebody else I know who recommends
Rad.
Leafeon. Huh? What? What? Electro Ball. Light Screen. Bulk Up, Foul Play, Rain Dance. Alright, I was giving him the soft sand. Who was I giving soft sand? This boy. Alright, I'm gonna head back to Misa Goza. Is that the right? It's such a shit name. I'm sorry, it's terrible. Every time I see it, I want to say Mega Soza. Misa Goza. All of these town names are... I'm proud of you, chat, for not voting in that. You know, the dual chat thing isn't even supposed to be working. It's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be gone. I don't know why it's still there. Why it's still working. Where's the Delibird place? I think it's around here somewhere. Oh, cool. He walked sideways. The new kind of moonwalking. Miracle Seed, charcoal. Guess I can have the charcoal. Sharp beak, sure, why not? Silk scarf, yeah, absolutely. Do I have any water types? I will. This is so much more rewarding than actually going out in the game and finding these things. Quick claw. If only there was some sort of side quest. There aren't side quests, right? Like, there's barely any fucking side quests. Oops, that's not what it's meant to do. Sharp beak, give that to you. Silk scarf. Oh, wait, no, I can't even give it to him because he's... Well, I fucked up. Because he's got acrobatics. It's gonna do no damage if he's got that. Alright, well, forget that. Give me that back, bitch. Jeeves Stobbs. You and your greed. I've got almost no money now, so I'm just gonna head on back to the fire type. Is that really where it is? No, it's here. Why is it saying that she's there? It should be put here at the entrance. Or is that the entrance? Maybe it is. How have I not gotten this one? Oh, whatever. What happened to blank city, blank town? Why do we get rid of those naming conventions? I don't mind that. Like, I remember something like Hammerlock, for instance, from Sword and Shield. Or, come on, I did a big video on it. I should know the names. Spike Muth. It's not even a real town. What's the first one called? Someone with the weird-ass music. What's another town in that one? I can't remember a lot of the towns in that one. Clive? Yup, that's me, Clive. Yeah, I can barely remember. Then again, I can barely remember the names of the towns from, like, Gen 6 and Gen 7. I always remember the start of towns, though. Actually, no, I don't. Forget what I said. I think maybe the town's names are so forgettable because you barely spend any time in them. Genuinely, in this game, you go to towns for one reason. Or two reasons, I guess. Reason one, there's a gym there. Reason two, you maybe want to buy new clothes. Or buy ingredients for sandwiches. That is it. There is nothing else to do in towns. Oh, there's hairstyles as well, but every single town in the game serves the exact same purpose. Except some don't have gyms. That's the only difference. I will not tell a lie. That is exactly it. Also, the Poke Center. You don't have to go to a town for a Poke Center. In fact, the Poke Centers are always on the outside of the town, not inside the town. However, previous Pokemon games, there are all sorts of buildings you can go in with different things to do and see and people to talk to. There were some little side quests sometimes. There was shops that you wouldn't see anywhere else. Places. Maybe some sort of, I don't know, things. There were usually, at least in the bigger towns, things to see and do. There's just nothing in the more recent ones. There is nothing in any of these towns that you can't get in a different town. Hello. Welcome to Mud Shot. Where does he hold all that mud? That's the question. Got a bit of a Dutch angle going on here. Whoa, bro. You're crazy. Alright guys, what do you think? So what happens is that, what's-her-face, Mila here. Is it Mela or Mila? The lack of double L makes me think Mila, but... Or Mela, maybe? Even Lumio's City at least had restaurant battles and several Easter eggs, like the Ghost Girl. Also, Lumio's City... Lumio? Was just... set up in a way, like it even had like the stone store and stuff, like evolutionary stone store, and the furfro thing, and the herbalist place, and you could like make smoothies, and then had the gym in the center, and it was set up like a town that you'd never seen before. It was a big old circle, and it was interesting. And the lab was there, and there's no lab in this game. There's barely any content in this game when you really think about it. There's the main story. That's it. I'm not even joking. There's the main story. That's it. You participate in every single bit of content in the main story. There's no lab? There is a lab. It's in the lighthouse. But you go into it once for a cutscene, and then you leave. I mean, at least in X and Y, you get like a starter there or something. Anyway. Who would be best for dealing with drought immediately and a Torkoal? Somebody who resists fire. Well, this guy doesn't have flash fire. He's going to intimidate. Which is fine because Torkoal knows Flame Wheel. So that might be our best bet. Scratch, Arm Thrust, Thunderfang. Revival Blessing is... not something... Wild Charge! Okay. We'll take those. Natural Cure, that might be helpful. Either way, I think the way to do it is starting off with this guy. Maybe crunching a few times. Yeah, I think that's probably best. I don't know what she sends out second. I can't really remember. It might literally just be the Starmobile. It's alright, we'll see how we go. Yeah, the lab's in the lighthouse that you see at the start of the game. When Emona's like, look at all these luscious rolling hills! And she shows you, like, N64 footage. Is there even, like, a proper professor? Well, there is the guy from biology. The biology teacher. Jacques. Or Jack. However you want to say his name. He kind of takes the place of the professor. Because he, like, checks your Pokédex and he made the Pokédex app. Just want to tell you, by the way, Jock, your app sucks. Oh my god! How much slowdown? Jesus Christ! Even he couldn't fix this game. Like, look at this. The models on the screen are genuinely making this game run at, like, 2/3 the regular speed. That's a literal professor, not a Pokemon professor? I mean, yeah. I mean, the professor's dead, so, like, it's the robot. I mean, they changed it up, that's fine. I'm not too worried about that. We got a guy to look at our Pokédex. We got the professor, technically. I'm not like... I'm not in a huff over that by any means. It's fine with me. Do they even have low poly models? Yeah, that is the low poly models. I just realized my, like, audio, when I, like, sing along to a song, it's gonna be very slightly off. Because I'm listening to it, like, slightly delayed. So I'm just gonna sound just off. Did Mario just die? I don't know. Hopefully not. The good music coming in again. Alright, look at your flame wheel die. The first time I fought Melee, it was level 27? It said level 26. Yeah, it said level 26. What an asshole. Alright then. Dickweed, guess I don't have the advantage here. Jesus. Alright, well at least his defense is falling. Yeah, nice clear smog, not gonna do much for me. Because it's you're the one with the bad stats. Jeez. Okay, it's lowering his defense even more. I'm happy with that. Wait, this is all stat changes were eliminated. Shit. Is that for everybody? I thought it was only for me. Okay, I guess it was only for me. Okay, Mario's gonna be low, but, like, that'll be okay. Oh, yep, she just immediately sends it in. Okay. Drought is still up, so I'm a little worried. Although we did take a few turns. No doubt in my mind it's just immediately gonna go... Oh, it might go for Swift, actually. I'm gonna keep Mario in. No matter what it goes for, it can't kill me. I don't think. I'll just see if I can get a defense drop on it. Uh-oh. Okay, no, I'm fine. And basically overheat's gonna do nothing now. It's still got its... Oh, shit. Okay, speed boost, that's not great. And I definitely can't Giga Impact it because it's not going to kill it. I can't Yawn it either because it can't sleep. I guess Breaking Swipe is probably my next best option. If this thing's going to start using other fire moves. Dragon typing it up. I fought this boss first time I played level 15 Pokemon. It was fun. Yeah, I did this one first time way too early too. Oh, you're kidding me. Do I have Natural Cure or something? Oh, I have shit skin! Michael the Third, you have done it again. Alright, Breaking Swipe time. Ah, ye old Screech. Well, technically my defense only went down 1. I'll go one more. The sunlight also faded, so I'm not in that bad of a position here. And I can probably do one more Breaking Swipe, assuming I don't get crit. I don't know if I want to risk it, though. I kind of want to keep Michael Thirth. Okay. Can I paralyze this thing? Can it be paralyzed? I don't think it can be anything. Honestly, I think I just send in, go acrobatics. For a 70% accuracy move, it sure does hit every time the opponent uses it. Yeah. Cool. It does no damage now. It's super fast, but it does nothing. I might just go Crystallization on this one. Oh, well, I guess I'm going to just switch out every time. Look, I don't, it's like... Ugh. I don't have to play around crits, goddammit. I'm just going to do one more acrobatics and then swap. Do you guys think a Giga Impact will kill it at this point? Maybe I'll just go one more. Send in thought. Thought will probably do more damage than I think, to be honest. I'm not gonna go for the wild charge. Oh, this is gonna do nothing. You'd be better off using Blazing Torque and trying to burn me. Yeah, not bad. I mean, I can just stay in, to be honest. I don't know whether or not I want to... Do I want a wild charge? 65, 90... No, that won't kill. Better just to go for the Thunder Fang. I don't want to accidentally die if he gets a crit. Like, yeah, if I had used Wild Charge right there, I would be dead. All right. That is what's called playing around the crit, everybody. And here we go, Miss Piggy to end the battle. As long as Miss Piggy can take 2 hits. Which I think she can. She's pretty bulky. Just don't get burned is all I ask. Giga Impact time, baby! Miss Piggy for the win! Just gonna allow that. Get around that wrecking the hole! 69 out of 99, the perfect number for Miss Piggy right here. Did she turn around to do that? It looked like she turned around to smack it with her ass. I swear there's something about this pig that's making me go absolutely wild. Can we get a stream meme drawing of Miss Piggy with a huge ass? Not the actual Miss Piggy from the Muppets, but this Miss Piggy. Like, when, you know, when I said, like, was that a huge ass on screen? Like a big juicy ass? Yet, what a girl. Here's where Mila's prowess comes in. Evolving Charcadets to help soup up the... I don't know how evolving Charcadets is meant to help soup up the River Room. The Starmobile. I don't even know who built the Starmobile. Is it Mila? Because we got Giacomo over here creating the rules, doing music. We got one of the guys doing the costumes. We got the girl in the white for doing the battle prowess, teaching everybody how to battle properly, I think. That's what I assume. Mila, I guess she worked on the Starmobile. I don't know what the poison guy did exactly. How is the poison guy's clothing clipping through itself? He only ever wears that. How could you mess that up? Have it so it's attached there. Oh my god! It's so frustrating. It's like Namona's backpack clipping into her fucking shoulder. Like, how does that happen? It's the only clothes she wears. What if I told you I found one on Google already? Yeah, but it's probably sexual. We want it to be funny. When I say juicy ass, it's filled with, like, grape juice. I wish we could wear those boots and have that walking animation. Wouldn't that be so cool? The one thing I really wish for in a Pokemon game, if they ever really actually properly make the, you know, multiplayer stuff work properly, is outfits as varied as Team Star. I want there to be a day when I play Pokemon and I play with like 5 friends and each one looks as distinct as each team star member, in height, in facial structure, in clothes, in hairstyle, everything, and accessories. I want there to be hundreds of thousands of customization options. Stop saying juicy ass, please, bro, please. What am I making you, Randy? Do I make you Randy, baby? When I say juicy ass, just think of like 2 oranges. X and Y had a lot of customization? No, bro. I'm talking like far surpassing X and Y. I'm talking like, I don't know, Dragon's Dogma, Soul Calibur, freaking Street Fighter 6 styles of customization. I'm talking like that. I want that in my Pokemon game. That's what I need. Yo, Dragon's Dogma 2 would have been such a slam dunk if they just hadn't put the microtransactions in there. I think I've talked about this before, but if they had just not given in to, like, whoever's in charge over there, or the stockholders or whatever, shareholders, and just said, no, we're not doing any fucking microtransactions. I don't know whose decision it was, like, I can't point fingers. If they just not done that, the game would have just had overwhelmingly positive reviews, most likely. I mean, obviously, the cities and stuff don't run very well. And they should have optimized that more. But, you know, if it's that detailed, it's that detailed. What are you going to do? There's a difference between that game running poorly and this game running poorly, for instance. Like, as you can see, the flags in the background are either running at 2 FPS or 0 FPS. Like, it would have been such a slam dunk. And because of the negative reviews, a bunch of people are going to look at the Steam review and go, oh, their game must be bad. I won't pick it up. A lot of people don't look longer than that. They're not everybody's going to go down to the comments and go, oh, the vast majority of people are not going to go down to the comments and say, I wonder why this game isn't bad. I mean, it's bad. Usually when a game is bad, when it's mostly negative on Steam, it's either like a sports game or just, you know, because sports games are notoriously bad for, like, microtransactions and stuff. Or it's just a genuinely bad game. So people aren't going to look twice. They're not going to care what the reason is. They'll say, oh, it's a bad game. Okay. Okay, I slipped in here and now I've got no way out. Where are we going? Lurking Steel Titan. All right. So guess what? Now I go up here. I don't understand why. There's Zappa Pico over on the left. Zappa Pico is so useless, man. There's nothing to do there. Literally nothing. Dragon's Dogma 2 is missing half of its story, so I don't know. Oh. Wait, why is that not viewable? Oh, listening only. Wait, listening only? Oh, does it just mean you're not seeing the image on the screen? It's missing half its story? That's silly. Is it like a full experience? I haven't played it, obviously. But, like, from what I've heard, other than the, you know, the performance issues, it was a fine game. Speaking of no microtransactions, the Stellar Blade director rejects microtransactions in his game. DLC is now going to be free. Stellar Blade has microtransactions? Let me look this up. Microtransactions. Stellar Blade won't have microtransactions, says Dev. This is a Kotaku. Stellar Blade, the stylish character action game with the drippiest I already can't read this. In recent memory, launches as a PlayStation 5 exclusive on April 26th. Developers shipped up his system, spilled some tea on what to expect from updates after the game comes out, which will include more outfits for even a new game plus mode for more replayability. Team also said those pesky microtransactions you see everywhere else won't make an appearance here. It's a single-player game. They should be there in the first fucking place. And there's still an $80 digital deluxe edition, of course, because why wouldn't there be? It doesn't say anything about... The release of DLC is not being determined, but free updates such as additional costumes are being prepared. Yeah, they didn't say the DLC would be free. At least according to this article. Games should not be fucking praised for not having microtransactions, especially single-player games. Free-to-play games, I'm expecting microtransactions. Everything else should not have microtransactions. Not joking around. No game that has a price tag needs microtransactions. I don't care if you're a fucking live service game or not. If your game is like regular price, even like half price, like let's say it's, I don't know, $40. That's not half price, but you know what I mean. Let's say it's $40. No, like the only time I'll ever accept maybe some microtransactions is if your game is like dirt cheap, like $4. Maybe then. If it's a multiplayer game, if it's solo, then again, don't even fucking come near me. Oh, I need to spin the wheel here. Ghost. Oh, shit. This is going to be... I think that's going to be a Drifloon. Where am I currently? East Province, Area 3. East Province, Area 3. Ghost type, ghost type, ghost type, ghost type. We got Shuppet, Drifloon, Sinistea. Ooh. I don't think I've ever had a Sinistea. Misdreavus, that's violet only. Dreepy, that's violet only. Why do I get Drifloon and they get fucking Misdreavus and Dreepy? What kind of bullshit is that? What else is there? Anything else? Dreepy. Dreepy's kind of creepy. Sableye. Already had one of those. Ghastly. Can't evolve it, though, into Gengar. Yeah, I guess I'm going for Sinistea. Or Shuppet. But I think I'm going with Sinistea on this one. Where the hell do I know where I find Sinistea? Actually, I found it before. I saw it on my video, so I know exactly where to find it. It is nowhere near here. Day 1 DLC, devs that do that should be blacklisted. Absolutely, 100%. Day 1 DLC is like scummy as all hell too. It's just content that should have been in the game. You gotta pay more for it. That's literally just it. If it's there on day 1, it was completed. So it should just be base game content. I don't care what sort of like thing it is, but I don't support companies that do stuff like that. For example, there's this fighting game, Granblue Fantasy something something 2. It's like versus Relink or something, I can't remember. Anyway, my friend has it. Like, I owned the first one. Right? They make a second one. It's pretty much the same game with like some more characters and stuff. There are fucking colors for the characters paid for. Like, I own the first game. It's basically an expansion of the first game, right? That you got to pay full price for. I was like, oh, well, I own the first game. Maybe it's cheaper. No. All right, well, maybe all the, like, the base characters in one are, like, all available for free. No, there's, like, 4 you can play as 4 characters in the free version. Like, all right. Is there any reason for me to purchase this? Because it's filled with microtransactions. It is filled with microtransactions, and it is a full-priced game. And then you got to buy the characters again after that. And the character pass is the same price as the fucking game. Like, you You're gonna be wrenching my asshole. So I downloaded it, played it for 5 minutes, and then immediately saw how bad it was in terms of monetization and said, fuck you, I'm out of here. Meanwhile, Grand Blue Fantasy, whatever the shit the game is, the one that's like 4-player co-op, you pay your money, all the characters are available. There's a couple of actual DLC things in that, like some colors, but all the colors in that game suck anyway. Not that I'm like, it is far worse, but that's actually a game worth your time and money. Not that I appreciate the microtransactions. That's one thing I'm actually thankful that Nintendo seems to keep with. They don't do day one DLC, I don't think. They don't take out parts of the game. Well, they do sometimes. They kind of like sell... They did that for a long while. They were selling unfinished games and like updating the games for free to try and keep its longevity going. But then if a game didn't sell well or didn't do so well, people weren't still playing it, then they would just stop the updates sometimes. A couple of games fell victim to that. Like the updates depend on how popular the game gets. That's why Animal Crossing had such like a huge amount of updates, because it was during COVID. Everybody was fucking playing it. But then like they come up with Mario Sports, the soccer game, it immediately dies off the face of the earth because there was like nothing. It was such a nothing game. And they're like, oh well, I guess people don't like it. We won't update it anymore. So they gave it like 4 more characters and then called it a day. One that took okay, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus 2 and Relink is the good one. Okay. Mario! Like, when I go to play Bayonetta 3 eventually, I'm not worried that all the content's gonna be locked behind DLC and there's gonna be costumes and shit that I can't get. Same if I buy, like, fucking Mario. Like, if I buy fucking Mario, Wonder, I'm not worried I can't play as Toad because he's fucking locked away behind a $5 DLC or a character pass that I can't get. No, he's just there in the game! They should make a law. All fighting games... Wow. All fighting games... Future updates should be free. Fuck you, fighting game. Fighting games are the worst for it. Like, holy shit. Oh, well, my headphones turned off. Be right back. Let's charge these. They lasted longer than I thought they would. Grand Blue Fantasy Rises was the Versus Rising is the sequel. Okay, don't get that. Don't get that game. That is my full. Oh, I can sell those. I'm just doing these for the XP candy, so I don't have to grind later on. Although grinding is very easy, so, you know. But it's so I can be a little bit more accurate with my placements of candies, you know. The health bar wasn't even empty when he fainted. I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, the one where Neil took 3 days to get a weapon drop, that one's pretty fun. With friends. Alone, I wouldn't say it's worth your money if you're only doing it alone. I was gifted the game. Like, I at first I saw it and I was like, oh, another anime game. You know, these anime games happen all the time. They have barely any fucking effort put in. They're just there for a cash grab. No, this game is actually very polished. It's well made. It looks really good. Unlike this hunk of crap. I even played it in English. And the voices, they weren't badly acted. Like... genuinely just a decent game. I wouldn't call it the world's best or anything, but it's fun. So Sinisty for some reason is around here because they didn't make any forests in this game, because the game wouldn't be able to handle forests. Hello, Ghosty, Ghost XTY. Sorry, I shouldn't make fun of that name. I'm not making fun of that name. I'm just trying to say it the way it's. But I'm assuming it's just Ghosty. I'm gonna stop talking now. Thanks for raiding. Nice to see you. You're lucky I changed my rating system. Before I had it like I got rated by bloody Small Ant, and I had a 10-minute timer on new followers before they could chat. That was the biggest mistake of my life. And I didn't realize until it was way too late. Alright, I'm gonna get to like level 29, I think. What's the cap on this? Lurking Steel Titan, no level. 28. I'm gonna go for like 28 to beat this guy. I think it'd be pretty easy anyway. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, yeah, no forests in this game as far as I can tell, because it would make the game chug like even worse than it already does. Even if that tag tree thicket over there, if that tried to do, let's say, double the trees, game would probably just freeze. I know Sinister's around here. Just hanging around. No, I don't want that. That would have been pretty traumatic. Yeah. But it was wonderful. I was so, you know, elated. It was the biggest high I've ever had. Mainly because I don't do drugs. I'm sure I'll do a drug one day and be like, wow, these bath salts are great. Jelly-filled are my favorite. It is... Oh, I accidentally walked it. I think I just saw one. I think that was a Sinister anyway. It might have been something else. It'll be around here. It's around here. Is that... No, that's Gotharita. Everything's so small. Like, it's so hard to see. Do you know why? It's because the game is running at 720p, no anti-aliasing, running at 24 frames per second, so it's hard on the eyes and harder on the brain. But it's around here somewhere. I know it is. It's a Rookidee. There it is. Found it. Can you get close enough to lock on? Level 28! Yeah, I'm fine. I'm level 26. Means I can put him straight on the team if I want to. Lurking Steel Titan. I don't know how good it would be against the Lurking Steel Titan, but... Why do I keep saying Lurking Steel Titan? The Orthworm. Like he's Ghost type. I don't know if the... I know the Lurking Steel Titan is Iron Head. I think. It should have Iron Head. So the majority of my Pokemon will be fine. It just depends whether or not he has any ground type moves, which he should, because he's an Earthworm. The soul of someone who died and... What? Did that say someone who died and went into their tea bag? I think Sinistea would probably taste like... I was going to say grape, but like, it's tea. Died alone, possessed some leftover tea. Wow, that is sad. Good luck evolving Sinistea without the cup. I'm sure we'll be able to find the cup somewhere. Somebody let me know where the teapot is. And I'll just go grab it and evolve it immediately. Yes, it's in the final town. I would run there. I would go right there, right now. Do you have a real or a fake? I can't imagine I'd have a real one. It is an incredibly low percentage chance. How do I check? I think I have to throw him out, right? Just doing this for science real quick. I'm not seeing a mark. Can you fucking stand still, bitch? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's a mark there. Soul of someone who died alone is a phony form? Oh, really? I didn't realize it would have a different entry. What? I thought I was holding him. You know, actually, having Toadstool here is actually perfect for this.
Yahoo!
Woo!
Food soon.
Thanks, Scott. I'll use this money to buy the food. Just donate $10 when when like 5 minutes before we gotta go and I can end stream. Let me just save. Be lucky they didn't change Sinistede to become one of those walking evolutions. I mean, they only added walking evolutions, didn't they? I don't think they changed any previous evolutions. How soon is soon? As soon like 5 minutes, or as soon like half an hour? Because if it's like right now, I'll just, you know, finish the stream. We've been going for a good 3 hours. That is a perfectly acceptable stream time, and it's just long enough to the point where my voice starts to hurt. I tend to really push my voice to be louder. Like if I speak like I normally speak, I'd probably be like, you know, kind of mumbling down here. And that doesn't hurt my voice as much, but I gotta maybe it's because I speak so nasally when I'm doing this. I do have a bit of a nasally voice. Or is a nasally voice when you speak through your nose? What if I'm trying to speak like... Is this more nasally? This is me just, like, keeping my nose hole open so the air, like, escapes through the nose. I can actually feel it going through the nose. When I speak like this, I don't think there's any, audio, or any air going through my nose. Jerry gets off at 6:30? Oh, okay. So it is... Really? Are we only going at 6:30? Please don't do the nasally thing. It sounds awful. Excuse me, that's my voice. What are you saying? What, you don't like it when I speak like this? With my nose hole open? It's just a normal voice. That could be how I speak all the time. You wouldn't know. Maybe I'm putting on a voice. It sounds like I'm speaking a lot louder when I do that. What the fuck? Where did you go? You literally evaporated. You popped into existence. Alright, you little shit. Prepare to be Duggan. Get a little Duggan in. Rob, can you speak like Squidward? Why did I add Rob in there? Oh, Rob. Rob is like he's trying to mimic Charlie from Smiling Friends. Which one's Charlie? Is he the little guy? Well, he does have, like, an Australian accent or a New Zealand accent. I can't really tell sometimes. You sound like those motherfuckers that do Deku impressions. Ugh! The highest form of cringe you could offer. Yeah, Scott wrote food soon, and then Jared gets off work at 6:30. I don't know if those two things are coherent. It's 5 o'clock. That's an hour and a half away. Gimmighoul down there. Now, usually, in my first playthrough, I would go down and get him, but I've already gotten one Gimmighoul in my life. I don't need to get another. I mean, a golden ghoul. Charlie's the big yellow one? Oh. Zach. Okay. Dragon Trainer. I'm kind of just making my way towards the big Lurk and Steel Titan, but on the way I'm gonna just, you know, make sure I have the appropriate levels. Anything that can kill Carcoals pretty easy? Not really. What can I say? I'm a sucker for non-water types, I guess. You can come and chill here before we leave. Yeah, or I can get free money from streaming. Free money. You ever think about that? Free money. I could play an ad right now. I won't. I don't even think I've got it enabled. No, wait, that's the automatic ad. I could still add an ad in. The automatic ads should not be playing throughout the stream. I don't do those. If you want ads, you go to YouTube. I'm here to have a seamless experience with my Twitch chat. Alright, that's level 27. Alright, Michael Thirth. It's not free, you're working? Ha! If this is working, I'll never work a day in my life. Aside from having a very sore throat. We respect you for that. Thank you. The only problem with respect is that it can't buy you lunch. So fork over the cash. Fork it over, buddy. Oh my god, you can't afford $5? You come into my stream and you can't even afford $5? No, if you watch me for free and you have never paid a cent in your goddamn life, good on you. You're allowed to do that. It's a free fucking country. However, if you do donate, I do like you a lot more. Oh, shit. I do appreciate the seamless experience. The auto ads always come up in the worst moments. They really do. What if something like Poggers happens in the chat while an ad is playing? It's just ridiculous. Did I really just use the word Poggers unironically? I'm just going to pretend that it was ironic. I complain all the time? What do you mean I complain all the time? I don't complain all the time. I have not based my career on complaining all the time. I'm gonna be so fucking tired. Michael, I literally went to bed at like 5 o'clock last night. It's the only reason why I'm drinking a lot of gamer subs right now, is to try and stay awake. Doug Trio, I'm gonna kill you. I need the experience. I need to get used to snuffing out of life. Alright, that's it. Mach Punch. I'm gonna scream. Alright, here we go. Mach. If I fall into the water immediately after this battle, I'm gonna immediately end stream. Ooh, nice animation. Oh! The menu was open! Well, Scott is currently waiting for me, I think. The Doug Trio prevents escape with Arena Trap. That's fun. I guess I'll save and we're gonna leave. Right around these Doug Trios.
Bazinga!
Have some money to get the Moomy milk.
Thanks very much, Jaded Umbreon. What a great thing to end the stream on. There's his head popping through. I guess I'll catch you guys later. Thanks a lot for coming along. And
I hate white people!
I hate white people.